All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Tips and Gist. I believe this topic that you're seeing is going to raise a lot of issues on the internet. But then, yes, you can move to Canada through company sponsorship without paying any money to an agent. I wish I could do this live in English to help other people from other countries. But unfortunately, I'm going to do this particular live in my local language, Ghanaian language. And so if I get comments from people in other countries, asking me to do the English version, I'll come back and do the English version. But this video is going to be in Chi. All right. Ebusia for me, Mama Kwaba, about tips and gist a YouTube. Aha, and a classroom. Aha, pe and I'll bet in Semwa. A papa, and nada sembia enim ewa hasi. So, what joining me? Ewa YouTuber, me ma akwaba. Na ene, enkoma ye ba betwitwe. Enyina, eye, ekwan ya obefa so abe move to Canada through company sponsorship. A friend no LMIA. Na ebusua enya ade a obebo ka bia echenchen so bia ena obisa ope LMI ana se o ma work permit enko Canada ebo obebo no ebi kra ye wo ba asase so kra no wo parents kra hu bi mpo kra na wo kra so wahu bi ena bi mo de nam $19,000 $20,000 $25,000 obedwen ho a wonte ase ene ye ba bedi hu nkomo eya omo na betimi e de akọ Canada ana se there are ways there are companies willing to sponsor us free of charge a betimi akọ Canada. Na omode no pokra na etisen and a companies ne de no so etisen. We're going to talk about it and numere. Na we are going to learn how to create a job bank account. Make sure how to create a job bank account. It's about a year. There's a few more any a YouTuber me video no watch 1 year ago. And me sure say 1 year na me about 100,000 followers on TikTok. That means now me do be 400 500,000 no. Enipa be 400,000. Enya de a omutimi ehwe sa video na say omo ba bia omate but oka so nko YouTuber oni ahomeka eno ti na me say yes video we say apart from that no so yes so many videos are actually how to search for the jobs after the creation of the job bank account no and also my videos about 8 months ago even so 10 months ago enti ni nyina no ade a ene ye ba be bobo ho na yahwe ekwan ye befa so ye be search enwuma no so after teaching you how to create the job bank account no mesa kire kwan ya befa so a obe search for adwuma enye adwuma bia na betima ya application the visa sponsorship jobs are your friend LMI I'm going to teach you guys the betimi ama of free LMI I won't track apre ungutu skama agent bia no I'm going to teach you and after that I'm also going to teach you the requirements because make sure kwan ya befa so search area then ehun akade niema obeki kabo ma ode be send the employer na obe for interview no we're going to discuss around it now for you so how to even do the application kwan be so na befa so abe contact the employer now for the nkomo no aba area so this communication can last for 1 hour 1 hour 30 minutes or probably 2 hours so me content ma e am fan cheme esan say it is a YouTube video it will be stored over there you can come and revisit it anytime we are open. All right. And then let us go. Let us discuss about the overview. Now, before say be overview, no mame and chairmo amabani nyina say the be ame no Livingstone. I say good evening, bro. And me wa say God bless you with the good work. And Grace, I say tips. Tips, Ampaya, Bidra, okay. And the Dusty, I say hello, boss, good evening. And Paris, I say good evening. Helena and so Ewa Hasi, I say hello, Lavia. I say we are here with you. And Confidence, I say thanks so much. Emanuela, I say pen and book ready. And Yash 06 Society, I say here we go. And Bandes, I say I'm here, tips, good job. And Cosmetics, I say tips, mark the register. And Prince, I say welcome. And Isa Mohammed also welcome. Buedu and so Chiame Ewa say Joseph and so Chiame Skill Nation and so then Chiaba Amas. Abdul and Lazarus, Millicent and so Ewa Hasi Sansuna Joseph, Edna and so Ewa Hasi Vincent. Ebusia and Chan Edo so yakasi dear Chilanya dia ye baby in it. They be a catcher myself per semin bodia. Eya now bantem, now a bechiantem, said the bayame to me a boarding. Ebusia Yantua and Komochian so. Yaka LMI and as a visa sponsorship, the momo kind of company sponsorship, no. Ebusia de bade. My main found visa portal no so na yenko chinkomo and sana ya TSC the actual discussion for today. Because aha yisuan de aha nye to say bekasa keke. I want us to study. Enti my main found sɛ wosua adeɛ nso a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtumi nya reference ɛhe na yɛkan free na ɛdeɛ mpo ɛna yɛbɛyɛ abusua sɛ wohwɛ screen so a mamo YouTube there you can see on the screen ma mendum me TikTok comment section no ɛsiane sɛ ɛba TikTok saa na ɛba na yɛka ne sɛ nkurɔfoɔ bi na ɔmo ɛtwetwe nneɛma bi na ebi mu akɔdi ɔmo akyi na afei ɔmo sika akɔhyim obi wa ɔmo sɛ mehwɛ camera no anim sɛ ya na ɔtwetwe nneɛma bi nti madum comment section ase nti wopɛ sɛ wo leave comment abra YouTube saa nso na wopɛ sɛ wohwɛ screen so na wohwɛ the way a yɛsi create job bank account na bra because wotie me wɔ ha sɛ kura wo a wo sa bɛti data asa aba abɛhwɛ anya de a wobɛtumi ayɛ nti abusua wohwɛ screen so na deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ ɔse government of Canada aha sɛ ɛna yɛ apply visa ɛnɛ mede mɛkɔ website mmienu baabi a yɛ apply Canada visa ɛna baabi a yɛ search for Canada adwuma ɛyɛ different website ba ne nyinaa ɛyɛ government of Canada baako no ɛyɛ the IRCC ɛyɛ canada.ca ɛna baabi a yɛhwehwɛ adwuma no ɛyɛ the job bank ɛyɛ the Canada job bank nti ɛnɛ website mmienu ɛna yɛbɛsua adeɛ ɛwɔ hɔ ɛbusua the first one ɛyɛ nkrataasɛm sesi a wotie me no opɛ kwan atu akɔ Canada ebi mo de visit ebekɔ na makɔpɛ adwuma obi nso de school bɛkɔ owi a wayɛ adwuma obi nso de ɔpɛ adwuma na ankasa ansa na wakɔ obi nso de awareɛ bɛkɔ ɛna wakɔpɛ adwuma abusua emu de he ɛna wopɛ sɛ wodi wura Canada sɛ wopɛ sɛ wodi adwuma ankasa kɔ a ɛne ɛnɛ adwuma no company no wɔno wɔ Canada hɔ ɛna wo ɛwɔ baabi a wotie me afiri wobɛyɛ dɛn ɛna wo ne employer no edi nkita ho na employer no mpo ɛte aseɛ sɛ bra bɛyɛ adwuma ma na wobɛyɛ dɛn na wo nsa ka visa nti visa na wobɛgye no yɛkɔdi ho nkɔmmɔ na afei mede wakɔ wie kwan a bɛfa so a wobɛkɔtate employer no abusua Canada ɛwɔ visa ahodoɔ bebree yɛwɔ the temporary ones ɛna yɛwɔ the permanent ones yɛka permanent a ne kyerɛ sɛ deɛ wokɔdu Canada a ɛyɛ adeɛ a wobɛtumi atena hɔ afebɔ a renew visa no ɛna temporary ones no ɛno yɛ visa wode kɔ a ebia 3 years 5 years contract ɛna ɛda so eti ɛwɔ mu a ɛwɔ sɛ wokɔ renew anaasɛ wotena state hɔ na province Canada wɔka no province na America ka state UK si county na Ghana nso aka region nti wokɔtena province hɔ a province bi wɔ hɔ bɛka kyerɛ sɛ wotena ha sɛ yɛ adwuma 3 years a yɛbɛma wafebɔ nkrataa ebi wɔ nso ɔse 5 years eti province hɔ na wobɛtena no ɛno na ɛbɛkyerɛ sɛ wokɔ na akɔyɛ adwuma this number of years a ɔbɛsesa ama wo the permanent residence nti abusua nkrataa work permit na mu deɛ he ɛna wode kɔ yɛka permanent ones na ebi ɛna yɛ naano piloting nkɔmɔ a yɛbɛdi no piloting ne deɛ no ɛyɛ the permanent types ɛna the temporary types no ebi ɛyɛ the employer specific work permit ɛna ebi yɛ the open work permit abusua yɛka employer specific work permit a ne kyerɛ sɛ wote ɔman Ghana mu anaasɛ baabi a wote you are outside Canada na employer bi ɛwɔ Canada na ɔno abɛfa wo asponsor wo ɛde wakɔ ɛno ho nkɔmɔ ɛne ne yɛba abɛdi ɛna the open work permit ɛne sɛ obi a ɔno atu ne kwan akɔ Canada sɛ wɔde school na akɔ sɛ wɔde adwuma na akɔ na ɔbɛfa ne ho kani akɔ ɔbɛfa ne yere anaasɛ ne kunu ɛna akɔ no ne yere anaa ne kunu no ɛyɛ adeɛ ɛbɛma no open work permit because ɛno ɛnyɛ employer bi ɛna ɛbɛfa no ɛyɛ ne ho kafoɔ ɛna ɛbɛfa no ɛde no akɔ Canada eti ɛno ɛyɛ open work permit ɛna yɛwɔ graduate work permit ɛwɔ ɛno yɛ postgraduate work permit the PGWP ɛno yɛ obi a wakɔ school ɛwɔ Canada awie na yɛama no saa graduate work permit no ɛno nso yɛ temporary type of work permit. Eti abusua permanent types no ɛdɔɔso express entry ɛyɛ permanent, piloting ɛyɛ permanent, provincial nominee ɛyɛ permanent. Saa nso na temporary ones no ebi ɛyɛ the employer specific work permit, the open work permit ɛna afei nso the postgraduate work permit. Abusua yɛmfa nkɔmmɔ no ɛnhyehyɛ so. Sesi ano wadwin mu abie kakra ama wɔhunu deɛ wobɛtumi agye yɛba company adwuma a. It is a company ɛna ɛbɛfa wo deɛ a ɛna na ɛwɔ sɛ wohunu sɛ the employer specific work permit. Let's just say you are going to work for a specific employer. And then my kind of company sponsorship, no, right? Now, sa employer specific work permit no ebusia. So ube PM ewo bebe apply visa na. Sisi a ope se me apply visa mawa. Na so agent be apply visa mawa. Obe catch say get a work permit. On one kind of work visa or say work permit. Into baby sao. Dear he be what's a temporary ones because medical culture say temporary ones in a whole and employer no eshe employer specific neshe. It will temporary work permit in this one. Now if you know about has apply for a work permit. Now I click so. O click so a whole and obet you say you mumienu emu dear he na ope. Ope the open work permit amaka na say hokafu bi ene de oko. And as ope employer specific say employer into us there are two types of pet. There are two types. The open work permit and the employer specific. Now employer specific no na ebimo kano close. Meaning say back on open, enti na omo nso eto we ni closer. But close be any abine portal. So I used to get some content creators or TikTok near you say close work permit. Like no, use the right word and not microphone say because oka close ne 23 ma or website in so or close. The right word no the employer specific work permit. And on the chance you're going to work for an employer. And the other ones, the open work permit. And we obi a no hoka for ebefa nako. And also obi a we school and we postgraduate and also open mo. Because postgraduate yɛde wa employer bia wotumi ne yɛ adwuma. Saa nso na open work permit yɛde wa employer bia wotumi de ɛdɛn ɛne ne yɛ adwuma. All right. Now, over employer specific na me pese wo kan ade bi ɛwɔ ha say. Or say an employer specific work permit let you work in Canada according to the conditions of the work permit. Now, I say one, the name of the employer, how long you can work, and the location. And now, I may reply emails or be sending a contract MMA or Canada. And now, what shall I say employer needing any hours, salary or budget, any everything, location be so. So, sa contract, and no, and as of Philia or the back the LMI document, now they are the employer specific. So, it will show the name of the employer. Even how long, say 3 years, in Tinipani, they not say 3 years, but subjected to renewal, and not the renewal as a bracket, Munipano contract, na mekan so no, not the renewal as a bracket. So it will tell you how long you're working for that employer and even the location, which part of Canada are you going to work for that employer. All right. Once again, let me apologize to those people who cannot understand my language. I told you that if you don't understand my language, just give a comment so that I'll have another section for you guys. But today I am going according to my local language because my people voted that I should do this section and they are all Ghanaians and they understand whatever I am saying. Thank you very much. Ebusia, I know everywhere. One will say, Obasia, the documents are being here for the employer specific work permit. No, what say you need a copy of the contract, employer contract and employment contract. They said the enrami kind obedient. Then LMI document, a copy of the LMI, a copy of the LMI. So this is bringing us what is LMI. Me pacho, someone with the way and common sequel. Me the move free baby, yes, aneba, yes, aneba. It's in my church mo Canada work types, the permanent and the temporary ones, And a major permanent and about temporary. I bet you say you will open and you employer. And after employer, and also yakoshe documents be here. Yes, a contract. And after so yes, LMI. It is here, what is LMI? That is our next discussion. So, what is LMI? LMIA and what's the labor market impact assessment? That is the LMIA. What's a labor market impact assessment? LMIA is a document an employer in Canada may need to get before hiring a foreign worker. It's a document an employer in Canada may need to get before hiring a foreign worker. Who is a foreign worker? Why would TME be a Canada or Canada? You are a foreign worker. You are a foreign worker. You're not a Canadian. You are a foreign worker. So they may need the LMI before hiring a foreign worker. The reason why I already may need no buy and say your employers be or offer letter na to say pilot on the LMI, but wa hire mebwa. Pilot will be konya offer letter now call as a permanent resident. As employer no hire a foreign worker, but one LMI. Etino already may no aba. But a employer specific there, it is not a may, it's a must. They must get the LMI if it is employer specific. It depends on what here. Say, Brofoni, they will say an employer in Canada hiring a foreign worker may need. It is a here there, then it is you can say an employer specific. But say here, not say a pilot in media, it no the may no aba. So bisa ho say krata be na oje. It can say a may. It may there not say it is either they will need or not. In say me pay LMI kra and as me pay employer and ye men compare open employer specific nkwadia. A honor a must. You need it. You drew how better dentia you need it. Or say a positive LMIA will show that there is a need to hire a foreign worker. Yakase be a positive so hospital now kochake o HIV status. Ne yakase we HIV positive. That means when you are no meboa. Good. It yakase a positive LMI, not just say employer be apply LMI every government in ho say or the befa wa. Results in the by a positive, not just an ensaka LMI, And also will show say there is a need to hire a foreign worker. Why would me medical there two teams say oh a foreign worker? It also will show say here say or hire the foreign worker to fill the job. It will also show that no Canadian, underline that word, no Canadian or permanent resident is available to do the job. Well, the clauses over there. So we have no Canadian or permanent resident, underline where they were no. It's available to do the job. And the first one also was it there must be a need to hire a foreign worker. And what is a Lmia? Nature says our employer was satisfied these two eligibility criteria. I was employer need to meet but I Oja will be free Canada or Abefa we free Ghana de wako and now would Dubai wa wakata uchime. They must demonstrate these two eligibility criteria. Number one, that they have to prove to the government that there is a need to hire a foreign worker. Number two, to prove to the government that no Canadian or permanent resident is available. Now, Obi Bisa tips. Say there is a need in the abino claim shortage Canada ho. But omobede no man say Canada ni bia show interest. E na job bank no asem bebem. Eti abine the way by no. Abina nkasa nim die mu. And was na me hunu say employer yi or kind of crack me. Say there is a need. Say bia Canada ni bia show interest. And ye mamin creative portal bi. Na employer bia o pesa obeji LMI no fa wo adwuma no fa begu ho. Fa wo advert ne beto ho. Na membia mu ema Canada for. Na membia mu ma Africa for. Membia mu ma ewiase afra na nyina. Enti se Canada ni show interest dia, then me ma wo LMI emfa nkofa Ghana ni no. Nemom se Canada ni no show interest dia, then na mama wo LMI. It is said ebe free and fair no. Yen create one platform and omo create the job bank, the Canada job bank. So okwa abai no caution say you can't apply for all the employers. Your employer bi oha wetimi approve ya ma abai ne say Canada ni bia show interest into abai no as separate wo after the LMI companies. So and no enumere ye ba bedi hu dwuma. Sa companies no mo netimi sponsor. Ebusuan komo no say wote ase ba. Eti anya se company bia wo Canada bia netimi sponsor. Your companies bi wo ha omo no tumi approve ya kira ban say no Canadian or permanent resident is available. Omo ye den omo tumi approve kira ban no. They advertise their job on the job bank for at least 30 days, 1 month, and a Canadian Nibia and show interest. Now, the entire abiding to me who say Canada Nibia and show interest in say, so Oko job bank or our website or now your application or my create account. Now, create account now. So we a Canada near or special account I will create. Into an how to create a job bank account. Uba who say account nibi or when you Canada near untimin create. And now when you're permanent resident untimin create. Eti we am friend here, Africa, tie me a, anaso baby I will be out na person called Canada. Your account ubetumi eden accurate. Anthony Augustine. I really appreciate that you cannot comprehend whatever I'm saying, but I made mention that I am doing this live right in my local language. I will schedule another live for you guys. Those in other countries, all right? Yes. So that another time I will teach in English. So you can quit this live and another time when I schedule the English version, you come and you appreciate whatever you did. Okay, thank you very much. All right. And I was a abino. I kind of say obie account creation mu kra no or separate Canada for no or more account mu create and na wa we also account we create nti na ye besua ye account ni create. Now they are all Canada no create account no your application or your application a cost system nim a core job bank system ni mu. It is a Canada ni be application ma employer bi a esteke ema aban ne ho say that employer no Canada ni show interest. It is a employer no po age LMI dada me fans or the adwuma ne to 30 days obi and show interest wakacha aban na man LMI during that period afen na ohwehwe obi free Africa na Canada ni show interest no the embargo atoso nti your employer bi wa abekọ ne atwere this employer has applied for LMI but obekọ down no was if you are not in Canada you cannot apply na man for you confused I'm say tips enya one aka say LMI yes it's because wakwaje LMI but in the period of looking for employees outside Canada Nibia could show interest therefore the embargo atoso. So abayano or protected the Canadians and the permanent residents say adwuma no muni kenya bi ansa na wo wanya bi into ansa no bi be lucky so benya LMI I was pass you through all this stress you are fighting with the Canadians and the permanent residents for that same job role and they have to make sure that they are not interested. All right. Now, eno everywhere. Oko from or say a positive LMI is also called a confirmation letter. So if you get a confirmation letter from the government, the employer is responsible to get it. Yeah, in your work. So you, the employee, you are not responsible for the LMI document. You need the document from the employer. So the employer has to request it from the government and give it to you to aid your visa application or the work permit application. Now, I say if the employer need the LMI, they must apply for one. That is the rule of the game. If the employer need LMIA, they must apply for one. So they will just contact the government through the application. Now, how will the employer apply for one? We will go there. Now, I say once the employer get the LMIA, the worker can apply for a work permit. So I say employer need here LMIA on your application more no no. Now, or you're willing to give it. What the man once the employer get the LMIA, you the worker, you the employee, before you can apply for your work permit. So one say it is also justifying the fact that no not a show it's a must because say employer and saka LMI na and sana you can apply for the work permit. This is telling you say no make just say may no the show say some employers hire the foreign workers through the piloting and not LMI and can say employer specific. And you know the may but per company sponsorship there employer specific pilot there then the LMI is compulsory. It becomes a must. So I want to say I justify that point. All right. To apply for a work permit or culture OTA, what better than apply work permit? And here, your job offer. Have you gotten a job offer? Do you have a job offer? No. A contract. So what is the difference between offer and a contract? Or apply a Juma, they give you offer letter. Read through the offer letter. It is telling you coming to Canada to work for this company. You'll be staying here. We have accommodation for you. You'll be taking this salary or this hourly wage. 1 hour be ABA 16 Canadian dollars and 20 Canadian dollars. Everything will be there right in the offer letter. So once you agree to the offer letter, you sign it and it becomes a contract. Now if you know contract in the amount. So the contract will then come. That will be the second document. Then the third document will be a copy of the LMIA. A copy of the LMIA and also LMIA number. As for the LMIA number, you're going to get it on the LMIA documents. So the third and the fourth is just a single document. The third requirement and the fourth requirement is a single document. Once you get the LMIA document, you give a copy to the government. Then the number is also there. You can just write the number from the LMIA document. So you see, without these 4 documents, you cannot apply for a work permit. And unya sa 4 way na, ansa na o passport, o medicals, police report, debe ni nyina aba. And to we say any day, you need everything. And sa niyama miensa we say na enai we say no, and only free Canada na eba. You get the job offer from the employer from Canada. The contract is from Canada. LMI is from Canada. But the passport, police clearance, medicals, and other is from your home country. You understand? So those are other documents that you add it up. Now, case closed. Me sure say more tears yeba. Sisi ano, yesua bedru LMI. Iti yehunu say visa ye kondo and as a work permit ye kondo employer specific. Eno na company be sponsor ye. Ena osi ye here LMI. Ena LMI no kura no yabesua adekro. Iti sisi yehunu LMI no. Ye bisa say ye beden ye nsaka LMI. Ena osi employer ni ehia LMI. They should apply for one. Inti employer no obe apply wo hin. Yen kwhwe be employer no ebe ye application no. If the if the employer must apply for one, now o click then edo beba form has say obekachro or say apply by yeka via that's through. So apply through the LMI online. So abino what portal be a webie employers need to me pass it through to apply for the LMI and give it to you. It was a LMI online or friend LMI online application. First, no more in paper base, but see no about online. So if the employer want to apply for the LMI, only use the online database. So the LMI online is reliable and secure. Sana by any episode. Use it to submit an application to hire a temporary foreign worker, TFW. And to a cultural employer and say, online, no, the abano, it is very secure and reliable. So they should use the online version to apply to hire who? A TFW. For TFW, no show trim. Temporary foreign worker. Medical culture say, oh, a foreign worker. Ena TB abedi kind T temporary nature say o visa no a temporary form. Once say different types of work permit, me catch say your permanent and temporary. The temporary no they be share ni mu ama na ye TFW. Ye be here TFW no during time I be call job bank. Tin am say for 2-3 mu no. All right. A job bank account is required. Inti abai ne catch employer and say, so ube apply LMI through the online. Now they high a temporary foreign worker there. Any may show security job bank. Enti job bank na de be catch them no. And then wa worgan and kwana who create account to ho. Employers now no ba before wako Canada no. Onokra a create job bank account. Enti ya no bi bisa me. Eno na me reply emails ewo. E kan se me kwa adwuma na me reply emails. And obi wo ha no akoya application. Wo obi si MDC Canada. Obi si debe the Canada Express visa. Debe me si deɛ nim ene de aban naka. Osi job bank. Employer no befa wo no. Wosi won create job bank account. Ehɔ na me se kɔ. Nti wo wakɔ website bi sɛ mdccanada.org sɛ dɛbɛ ne bɛn na ɔmo ka kyerɛ sɛ tua sika bi a na waba me di amu sɛ wo bisa me sɛ tua na mentua na menka bibi na kyerɛ bo de makɔ ne yɛbɛkyema tum sɛ a license bɛn na me wa me de condemn saa company no anaasɛ saa agent no ti mo amoyɛ saa no munjai put a stop to it enten de bɛm ka kyerɛ mo sɛ wo bɛ send me email I know what you are nti saa nkrɔfo nyama block wo mo and they cannot contact me in the near future because man hwɛ ya ɔmo de mbeto asɛm mu I am teaching you the right thing. Follow it. Employer odo beko Canada no or job bank. Mankase ko MDC Canada. Mankase ko Canada Express visa debe. So oko ho wie ni ekodi usika anase ekodi usika emba me ho na me ni license a me de ejeje company bi. Emba me ho emisa me say omo ye real na omo ye fake. I don't have a license. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just teaching you and I'm teaching you based on the website. So please put a stop to that. Man so ya mo de me beto asemu. Put a stop to that. And then your friend be defamation of character. So what can send me no be screenshot the comma company bia. The company can sue you. So what defame you almost a fraud and bibisa. To Miss Remo, ma show ya Ghana for me beto asemu. Please, etima mo yes ano ebu a metin make a chance stop it. Or say na blocking no. Munja is hard no. Stick to whatever we are doing. If you cannot stick, go and do your own thing and don't come to my DM. It is LMIA and it is Job Bank. That is the website. That is what I know. If you don't go on Job Bank, uko Indeed, Jora, any other website, ecosocial company, na edu secretary bia emame ho because I don't know those websites. I don't know who owns the website. The minim NSA, the government owns the Job Bank, and government na catch employer na ono no bema LMI e dia Canada no. Was say employer no ono no create Job Bank. It is employer no create an account our Job Bank a. O hwehwe na ehe na obeko. This is a simple understanding. This is a common sense. You see employers be our TikTok. O person who employer na dey na wasa we. E wasa who go create TikTok account no bi. Na wo ba. What I say bia wo fi obi aka tro say obi yen kyerɛkyerɛ your friend tips and just e TikTok. O person who be hunu tips and just dey na wasa we. E wasa create TikTok account. Eti dey bia me ka kyerɛ mo. Eti anu nti na me de mo kan we say no. You see the way I have paused over here, now many abre. Because some people will still come to my DM, go through other MDC Canada, no asaba, bro, me ko MDC, or see me $200 Canadian dollars. We just say, hey, a real and I fake. Who baby same? Machine ben am de edit me. Mr. Remo, stop that, put a stop to that. And let's take to the job bank. The job bank. That is what the government of Canada said, that the employers must create a job bank account. So if I have a recommendation, I will recommend the job bank for you guys to go and look for those employers who are willing to sponsor you guys. All right. Now, let us go straight on the job bank account. Since the employers are there, let us go on the job bank account. So this is a job bank account. You see, sir, the first website we were on the visa portal. That is where we apply for the visa. And the visa portal, if you look at it, this is the visa portal. You see, immigration and citizenship. This is where we apply for the Canada visa. Also, the way a unit here, website in once you check Government of Canada logo, visa fee in the work permit, 155 Canadian dollars. So me do job bank and so on. Say the same what I say, the same features, no, right? The same features, no, So please stick to the job bank because that is the government monitoring website. To me, abuwa no one who say we see KBI them and question. Now, if you come on the job bank, you see, I had employers no. So now back to whatever we are coming to discuss today. How do we look for the employers? Since the government is saying that the employers must go on the job bank to apply for the LMIA, now we are coming to chase those employers who came on the job bank. So how do we go by it? All right, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay. Yeah, so when you come on the job bank, see, you will see job bank, government of Canada. Made the link na to video na say. Video na was showing the link in that say. Oba, you was sign in ewa hase. You was sign in ewa hase. You need sign up. I was also sign in. E ho na be kwa sign up. It uni account on register ekra na, but sign in so. E was am for send me email. Tips me kwa job bank me who sign up and me who register sign in pen e ho. E ho na ye be ye. Nti ene ya share the overview na wie. Now our next thing is to how to create a job bank account to look for those employers. So we are coming to sign in an account. We are going to create a job bank account. So at this point, if you're on TikTok, I will encourage you to join. Come and learn how to create a job bank account. And yes, I know about my life. So you ask me anything about Canada, I'll refer you. Go on my YouTube. That is what nowadays I do. My life tips. Go on my YouTube. The video is the Sana Mekasa because I will not waste my time teach now to what. But I wish I also my life and was about tips. But Canada, I'll still ask you to come and watch that video. So please come and let's learn it together. All right. Now, if you want to create a job bank account, you need an email address and some details about you, your name and that kind of stuff. But email address is something you don't, if you don't have, you have to create. But with date of birth that day, you already have it. So just get an email address. If you have the email address, the next thing is come to sign in. Just click on the sign in. Let me zoom. Yes, click on the sign in. If you are signing in, they'll ask you, are you a job seeker or you are an employer? Do you want to sign in? I told you that employers need create job bank account. Samson na wa a job seeker, unsu create. So we click job seeker because on your employer. Now I click I am a job seeker. No I click so. Now Shannon so say sign in and I'm a boy my more register because you drew up. Into Baswa, Obekachro, or say for job seekers, you need to sign in. But email never nest, but you need account. A tuba for ma, or say don't have an account, or bisao. Anio, you need account. So what are you supposed to do? Then you have to sign up. It won't be sign up no. You get it. Into my am send me a message. Tips. My me who be sign up and I register no one. But sign in so. Obo sign in so. Ubonzo webisa. You don't have an account, right? We say yes. Now once sign up no ede. So you just click on the sign up. Then you are good to go. All right. You click on the sign up now. Then create an account. I say Job Bank offers different tools for different needs. So there are two accounts, right? A plus account and a standard account. Now there's plus account, the plus account can get you matched to the jobs, submit your application directly on the job bank. One say the other account standard, so you cannot submit your account on the job bank. But obi ewo plus on to me application right on job bank. They can even the plus account, employers can invite you to even apply. But what was standard account, the employers cannot invite you. All right, you can all do. Now, share requirement. Before you can apply for a plus account, you need email address. Do you have? Yes. You need social insurance number or express entry profile number. Do you have express entry profile number or social insurance number? If no, then you can't. That is why I'm telling you that it is mostly for those in Canada. They are able to create the plus account. Because if you don't have the social insurance number or the express entry profile number, then you can't. So, you stick to the standard account. And the standard account, it is limited because you cannot apply directly on job bank. So how do you apply? Let us create the account. Then I will teach you how you can apply for your job. Click on the standard account. So no about sign up. No, I click it. So sign up. I want to sign up under the standard account. You click on that. All right. Now I can terms and conditions. And the only say who criteria ibia obisao. So the plus account is for Canadian citizen, permanent resident, temporary resident, and an express entry candidate. And now back from who other ones no ewo. Now, all right. Now abahasi. Or say by clicking I agree, you confirm that now I click it, I agree. Or click it, then you start. So this is how it is. Step 1 up to step 4. So step 1, or say your username, the email address, your password, and other things. So let's say your email address is I think it's tips and just media. So let's use tips cv.tips and just at gmail.com. cv.tips and just that is our email address. Into bar, but email address language English is fine. A password. Now look at the password. Your requirement to be a password in the 8 meet. I has a brain now and kind instruction. No, they enter no aba no abranti be was say or yeah or say wrong password or yeah or say wrong password. I don't really understand. Just follow the instructions. Or say it should be at least 8 characters, one uppercase, one lowercase, at least one number, one special character. If you don't do this, it is going to say wrong password. Okay, and you have to stick to the instructions. It may find say your password, Ghana 75, capital G. So capital G, once I mean capital G, I click it, menya one uppercase. Then HANA. Mabo Ghana Navy into menya lower cases. Then you will at least a number, at least a special character. Into a special character at. So shift plus at. Into one say one special character no wa click it. Now at least a number 75. So that is our password. 75. It won't say when you click it say meet. You understand? I mean, can say once you Ghana 75. Maybe the example and the amount. So password na metade chila pa. All right. So that is that. Now, or we are, I say confirm. So you enter the same thing, capital G HANA, that is small cases, at 75. So my boy knows we know that the last one, and also take it. So that means the password here and the password here are identical. So also it should be identical in both password fields. So that means it should be the same password here and the same password. If you enter a password here, you enter another one and they are different, this one will never take, and therefore you have to do it again. If you are able to cover all these, then etiquette, you can go to continue and you are good to go. Now, mambo bibi anshe baby ana. Now me click continue so I maba mechi. Continue. What is happening? Baby, I want to take you. Let me see. Let me do it again. I don't know if the website is jamming, but and then so your first, they are not updating the website. English password. Okay. I'll see the email address. I've used it, but they are registered. Okay, so let's pick another email address and see. I think some of the actual idea. Let's pick another email address. I was not looking at that. Sorry. Yeah. So Oba, what creative be that they will not allow you to use that same email address. So I've changed my email address. Let's use tips and just at gmail.com to see if it is going to work. Okay. And also here no man can say my use and also that. Oh, also and also my use that. And then what other email address can I use? Oh my god, my god, my god. I don't know any other email address I can use. Obi bet me email address na memfa there, right? I've exhausted all my two email address. Obi YouTube. Obet me email address and memfa okay? Memfa create. Oh yeah, you can go and change your password and it becomes yours. It becomes your account. You can change the password by yourself. Because I have exhausted my two emails. Maybe I tried the other emails in they are created that. So my email address will be suggested a be na emailer because they will send a code to the mail. So I'll let you get the code for us. Okay, I'll let you go to the mail, type the code in the comment section, then we proceed. I didn't know say may use 2 emails in there. So if you can get an email for us, I just to mean to us. Okay, so Lottie, if I use that email, you have to just get for us, okay, as soon as possible. So Lottie see or see any them. Mina Minaa Mina Araba, right? Araba. Hey, and then Araba then Fanfua FANFUAH Araba Fanfua at gmail.com. All right. So me so Mina email address no Ashe if it's going to help. All right. So Mina Araba Fanfua at gmail.com. Continue. All right. So Mina also was sending confirmation code be at the amount. All right. So I will need the code. So just go to your mail and type the code in the comment section for us. So this is telling you that the point 2, no, after clicking your email address, typing the password and everything, no, they are going to send a code to your mail. Okay, so because I don't have access to Mina's mail, I'll let her go to the mail, get the code, type it in the comment section for us. And okay, I'll say 78450. 78450. All right, thank you very much. So you enter it over there, 78450. All right. Then Niako continue. All right. So now we are going to the point number 3, security questions. Point number 3, security questions. Now, these security questions, you are supposed to select a security question and then you answer. So you select your question, then you answer. So the first one, we'll be start a lot of security questions over here. Example here, where did you first meet your significant other? Which magazine do you read most often? What is your mother's middle name? Who is a whole lot? And what is your mother's middle name? And because you use Lottie, I want to ask her questions now and you're realistic. So for Lottie, who is the same as Mina. O mother's middle name then only middle name I bet me about the first name no comment section. I'm the okay, now you're intended. So you see how it is being done. Yeah, in such a way, so obia betumi aye, we oba we bema, obia while we secondary school bia, opes or pass it through the LMI and as a bibisa no. You can create a job bank account and search for the jobs. Okay, I say Edna. Okay, so I say mother's name, Edna. So you can click display answer. Now the other typing in a display. Okay, so Edna. The next question, your father's middle name. So you can give us your father's first name or the middle name. Okay, yeah. So you choose what is your father's middle name. Only middle my your father's first name na any answer. Okay. So I know this stage, they ask you a security question, then you write an answer. That way, okay. That way. All right. So we'll be waiting for Lottie to type her father's middle name or the first name for us to use. Osi Kwesi, that is Quasi. All right. Quasi. All right. The third question now. Yɛntwi them pokra questions in a dɔɔso nti ɛba ha se a na watwi so deɛ wobɛtumi akenkan no nyinaa. What is the first name of your first love? Mina, our first boyfriend, your friend is Lottie. So just give us the name of your first love. That is question number 3. The name of your first love. If your current boyfriend is your first lover, or the type in the or the name back up, right? Not fanye. Lottie, fanfua. Oh, sorry. Type is on I find oh, some man for data, Miss Roy and Tem. And entire some body be a show. I'm out. Or see, Quissy. Quissy, as I your boyfriend. All right. So, Quissy, capital Quuesi, Quissy. All right. Question number 4. You interested them for Uncle honeymoon that most memorable school teacher. Who school teacher what kind of near friend is saying? My answer, who school madam, na then. Mina, your what was who was your most memorable school teacher? School madam, KG madam, and now will be our kind of secondary school teacher be your penny back up, right? Na young connentem. Miss Ellen. So Ellen, yantra Ellen epe. ELLEN. ELLEN. All right. Then the last question na yebisa Mina. So you need these security questions. For all right. What is the name of your pet? Mina mo krama bi ana wakra bi mo ni din ho. Right? What is the name of your pet? That's your last question. You just answer it. And you can job bank account, create a job bank account, create. Now, this is how we create a job bank account. It's simple as that. Your email address, and then they send a code to that email address. Then you just come and enter, how do we call it? The security questions, okay, after entering the confirmation. From for body be show or the also one year, then cast a pet a friend action, all right? Action, all right. So ne pet no your friend action. Now let's go continue on. Here security questions, we are wrong. Also, you cannot give the same name to one question. Enti kwesi, what's kwesi your papa and a kwesi say your boyfriend. Enti was it to me and fa kwesi and your papa and some fa kwesi and your boyfriend. Yes, son. Into boyfriend no, my friend Kofi, right? My friend Kofi, na ya quantum, all right? Yeah, my friend Kofi. Enti continue. Enti Mr. Ramo, you see how it works. If you don't answer any question, you don't answer a question right, you're not going to proceed. So you have to make sure, say, the security questions and answers, you are doing it correctly. Say, oh, your obi our IT problem, I'm sure nyabotre na udru hasi na yen kakra. Questions in a doors. Select a question I will bet me answer. Opa questions I may bisa mean no. Select that those same questions na efa I can say answer our questions. What has because questions in the door so about 20. By be another best select when you answer proper answer for it. Now for what's about me DM. So opa select oma me di opa pedin ufie kramedin school teacher. Those simple questions, you can easily even remember the questions. All right. Now the last one, authentication. Now after the authentication, then we are good to go. So authentication, or say your title. So she's a Miss, MS, right? Miss. First name, Nadine the sample. Nadine no issue TikTok ne den. Fanfua Lottie. Fanfua Lottie. So first name ye Lottie. L-O. Mamin pini na min huni ye. L. Sorry, Lorty. Na fanfua no. Fanfuah. I don't know if my spell it here. Mamin sheni ye. Yeah. Fanfuah is the same. Lottie, Lorty. All right. Now, Obisa postcode. You see, you're not in Canada, so you select. I am not a Canadian resident. I'm not staying in Canada, right? Metigana, so I am not a Canadian resident. A resident are where you reside. So Mente Canada. So okay, I am not a Canadian resident. I both say postcode no. Once we miss out BM. I say drew bebre drew or almost say tips. Was it Canada postcode? Me who the memon show. Because all my have video no enyo. Workers onko YouTube krana onko sha or kwa say kwashiampenyi video 2 hours and I'm enko now wasaba with DM now a baby south tips na me create because oye or the one trim na ye into do postcode no afi no wasaba with DM ntimi so me hu DM na me so ehɔ na me so maka kwashiampenyi me ka say come YouTube wan ko na me so me delete na ko that does be mu na nyina ye DM ho atem sa na tie. So sometimes when somebody come on my TikTok and I asked to go on YouTube, it is because of these technicalities. Ebi wa what do you think bedu baby ubeka? Aha. It's Mr. Maya mentioning so the postcode is very, very important. No, I click I am not a Canadian resident. Then you leave that out because you're not staying in Canada. All right. Now, Oko from one. When we finish, you click there. We are done. So that ends. Now, I say, welcome to Job Bank, Lottie. This is your first time you have signed in. And this is your dashboard. Your Lottie Fanfua, you have a standard account. And then now we are active. It is 0 days. Sorry. All right. 0 days. Job favorited, job applied. Nigna is 00. Now almost had you will say. Job favorited no. So what share adwuma na ye next topic ye ba be hwehwe kwan ye be fa so hwehwe LMI. O share adwuma no na pesa we application na because we log in that an you are able to favorite na adwuma na wa favorite ni nyina be go and they give you 7 days to make application to those jobs. Eti wo favorite ya na quickly wakoye u resume and o cover letter. Eti one day no apɛ kwan no abɛhwehwɛ adwuma no nyinaa kɔ bia mu ebia salary yɛsɛn we wɔgye SS ana wɔgye SS certificate wɔgye documents bɛn okay me woni nyinaa na wode naka wo favorite ho eti anya adwuma bia na betima yɛ application even or LMIA na ne requirement no ummiti a don't favorite eti favorite wɔn a wɔwɔ LMIA na wo sa betumi ɛden emiti requirements no uwie a na afei no ada wobenya wo resume no cover letter wabɛyɛ applications. You get it. It is obi na ɛyɛ resume no cover letter amount. Na so hwɛ na ɛbɛkyɛ do and favorite to one saka resume no cover letter na wagye one day na wabɛyɛ. For instance, if I'm doing a resume for you, because I've been on the job bank, I know the employer's requirements. And so you do how much them if you're searching for the jobs, your name maybe what was about resume so. So construction CV ma I know the I can say job requirements are the tax experiences are the need. I know about care. I know about this because I'm always on the job bank. But I'll teach you how you can search for those things. Now they are your resume. More you are going to do it yourself. I've given you the softwares to do the resume and the cover letter. So I'll teach you. Near what's about resume. So okay, when we get to that stage, the documentation. So Ebusia, yeah, we our second topic. And your discussion I have 5. Yeah, your overview. Yeah, your job bank account creation. Now, yeah, kwakoshishe eduma. Yeah, shishe eduma ni ria. Na afei yakɔhwehwɛ documentation na afei yɛsua application and that will be the last one. Now me pesa won hwɛ adeɛ. When you create a job bank account what don't sabo within so a baby a lot no or baby mouse in nam na once you check dashboard search alert my job my resume. Don't use job bank to create your resume. Use my perfect resume. It's going to help you. Now my jobs juma wire application ama adada. Ehɔ na wobetumi monitor adwuma no. Now search I feel now best search and a dashboard to say my over dashboard so way or dashboard and on the number of days away active our job bank ho edwumado do our favorite and edwumado do our application. Now no be some say why application my company be ene na obre no oda na de na wo to aso a osako job bank no search here obey no who say we no sending the resume command no is because number one I was create two account now favorite now your application now the wire apply no ebeba it will be connect at 15 application let's say you have applied for those jobs you get it said the bear once I repeat it on all right now back to our second topic how to search for the jobs. So now we go to here search. You see here you have the dashboard, we have the search alert match my jobs and resume. So search, you click on the search near the waba. So currently ejuma mako 143,160 and a job bank CCR menokase employers are omode omunyuma abeguo ejuma ne doso ebi social service assistants, bookkeepers, baker, construction laborer, media coordinator, office administrative assistant, food service helper, apprentice roofer, receptionist, doso ene mechene general we enye piloting ene makase care we adwuma bia enti mo Dubai kata na me mechanic na mpese ko Canada and na topic ni nie wa metie bia de bia ba me TikTok go on YouTube na meka. All right, now oba ya try keywords, job title, location, now advance there me person onye any say you can search for the jobs here. For instance, person me should cleaner. I will just click here cleaner and click on the search. Once I bought cleaner and show now search my boss search. Ebe search cleaning companies. Or see is your cleaning companies. 4,940. Nasa 4,940 no. Ebusia ebi mo ha enye papa yen verify wo mo. E chese o metumi akodi usika. Ebi wo ha omuni LMI. Obi okra wo LMI but untimi nya application enkoma no. Enti kwan be so ena say you go through 4,940 na yebebre. Afeni yebeko bia one after the other. Enti yebe use strategy bi. a yebetimi anya ni easily ehun say companies aka ide omo wo LMIA embargo bi anane so ope e kan say foreign worker na ye simple nti ewie na aka tu kura yenim say sa tu we de keneken ya apply mana yebetimi anya bi afiri ebuso ho enkomo no it is a cleaning na ye pa ye be use advanced search once you try advanced wa you click on the advanced search just click on the advanced search or click advanced in so edo beba once I has a cleaner because you're such a cleaning enti watch cleaner and a location Canada make a say so when you be a Canada hodada don't limit yourself to a location baby abeko bia yesi baby abesuma bre wakoto de we don't show odo ko Ontario New Brunswick Saskatchewan baby abeko bia masa ne nyina ho ye Canada eti and limit who to location just leave the location. Now cleaner no o mu bebre or different types or light duty cleaners, janitors, you can say specialized cleaners, labor and exhaust bebre. So cleaner no and okay o mu different cleaning jobs. Eho enya wasem because you're not restricted. A pilot in ye care de anka meka se koseleti home. But we a LMI into your you're not restricted. Jani nyina. Neko wenim. Or say da oposti ye wadwuma ni bi o mo posti ye within 48 hours 324 that means 2 days ago yeah it wa call job bank last week enya de uhu sa companies no because company makoma 324 there omo posti no just 2 days ago and our companies 2458 you posting no 30 days within 30 days and the omo you posti ache ebro 1 month 2482. Now a honsu jaho say afe na wa posting a fresh show say within 1 month to say more than one jaho say the bear unlimited ho because ebia baby omo abefra ba no ebia na omo ahya ha na omo ahya but na wako select bibi. Now employment condition obey adwuma anopa enwumere weekends maza unya LMI na akọ Canada ye do sha na 12 kora akoye adwuma no eti honsu jaho na wan limited ho ena ha say so baby akọ province akọ ehonso medical catch say nya say wote Canada ho e be at Quebec ena akọ select say me pe Quebec adwuma nkwa de a eho nyina gya ho baby abenya bi akọ. Now full time and part time tie because we pay LMI you know enya de a employer bi ebema o visa sponsorship akọ part time a student any one a ewo mu main job ena ye part time adwuma enti wono eho no obe click full time no so na che say wo de opese o say full time because wonim say eye de ya full time no ubenya LMI for ewo full time ni mu. Na owie a obebisa o say adwuma no open the permanent and as a contract near dade eho pa agya ho don't worry okay. Na obehwa ha say nso a oba from a bebre na o salary eno nso gya ho ja salary no eho ye wa ha say intended applicants your Canadians and authorized workers Canada for any one more omo nkrata wa Canada omo penitimi yes application no omo no a company 2137 and omit my application ako and Canadians and international candidate na is a Canada for any international candidate so 1500 into wo be click we so because oh yeah international candidate now I click Canadians and international candidate ebusia o hwe de now I click Canadians and international candidates ne so na afi waba employment group no ye ka say indigenous people a na che say wona ete Canada ho no free ho kromofo onye fo ni bia persons with disabilities only disability bia newcomers na de ebusia hwe from ho watre bibi wo ho o se dey temporary foreign worker samo kaya tama ye LMI me ka say mo fa brofo bi ntu mutrim TFW okay me ka say e job bank ye behia afi na ye hia eti okaya o ka kire employer bi say or apply LMI through the LMI online to hire a TFW, a temporary foreign worker. It will be some say me na me hu say atre LMI a click it temporary foreign worker no so. Eti oboswa na say employer wono no ekoje LMI bia eho no mo hye. Abusia agro na ano no. Tracker agent for use amoba TikTok no ma be ye de dagu yasum. Ena abusia me wo website bi click so na be book yi my list companies 30 or nipa baako akwati so obi oton cocoa adro okem nipa baako odo ko Canada or the construction for ko or the warehouse for ko or the nurse for ko nipa baako bisa say wo ye den na onya company ni nyina o Canada eye we ya oba job banga na oba filter into obo nurse nhye hɔ a na wa filter na wahu LMI na 25 na wa try to na akɔ a cook na wa filter na wahu say okay cook for 180 companies and available na akɔ cleaning na wa say na wa listen nyina egu owi a na wa probability okay say companies no nurse for companies here 20 na che say probability say me application ma wo mu a emu ba akɔ pɛ na be fanti bonse no wa kɔ na website so or say nursing role or penipa ba akɔ pɛ na wa ba warehouse no yeah company 900 and a wo okay 900 then it say me applications and meet me nyamu be 100 now bonzo akọ na website no so was say warehouse vacancy or 100 a strategy a adwene and nkrofo a use so edit discount or TikTok won so wan use so adwene ni bia fa nkọ Canada menua agrobedu obia ni hɔ a wo Canada hɔ a onim yaka say onim employer no and I say job bank no or ye adwuma or job bank they all learn it na enipa na mpɛ no korɛ ka akɔka sisi aso bɛka sɛ wo sɛ obi adwuma menua na nka ne fɛ koraa if you know this strategy fa kyerɛ wo nua Ghana ni na wonyɛ wo nua Ghana ni na bɛka kyerɛ sɛ oh tips and just ye o kyerɛ ma de we ba me kɔyɛ no ma ya ma brenti ye bi ma me na nka wo bɛgye ne sika koraa wagye ne sika kuma bi na wayɛ bi ama no ba wo de adwenbɔne nti wo nkyerɛ wo nua Ghana ni no wo wia no aka kyerɛ sɛ ɔmmra wo hɔ ɔba wo hɔ no aka kyerɛ sɛ ɔmetua 17,000 20,000 na waka kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ 4 months na kyerɛ sɛ 4 months no sɔre a wonda na woto computer ho na yɛ application wo wie na ba ko fa na waskɛde ne interview wo se lawyer bi yɛ process dɛbɛn na de akɔgye ne $19,000 na yɛtena wiase yɛ sa menua yɛtena ewiase ɛyɛ sa nti abusua nkɔmɔ ne nyina no it won sɛ me filter ayɛ no wabɛka kyerɛ wo sɛ sesia no aka 180 pɛ yɛ start yɛ na wo se cleaning ɛyɛ 4,900 something but one will say yeah no yehunu say LMI for no 180 pɛ 180 abusia wo TikTok abejoin ne hwɛ bi LMI 180 it is say metimi de me say me bo say month of August your application ama LMI now pay cleaning na 180 companies it is all your resume now send them 180 for na utrie ya emu be 5 ebe contact so your resume ne papa the thing is even looking for the jobs no one way after seeing the jobs no documentation in so here obu a otimi ye de me kire ni but eba ne CV ne cover letter problems wo ho wo kire ne ya onko YouTuber onya daje 2 hours video e wama no but obetima hweche wa part 1 to part 10 and obehwe obetima hwe FIFA World Cup football omebo 90 minutes akwa extra time 30 minutes 120 minutes obehwe oni problem which is equivalent to 2 hours but wo ka sense onko hwe video 2 hours e fa nye proper resume a on hwe nti obesa ba hot tips ye mame that is our problem. Eti documentation so here na ma kyerɛw kwan a wafa so wahu 180 companies for cleaning me wi aba track aye ama different jobs na wa hwɛ LMI dodo ɛwɔ hɔ then we are for documentation is for come employer no obu nso ɔyɛ adwuma no be 5 pɛ na wagyae ebi 50 pɛ na wagyae obu nso ɔyɛ bebree but the documents no bomb nko a problem what I say eti yɛ the right thing correct documents na your applications in bebree if you have correct documents you are doing the right applications now so yeah a lot of applications are or chances no higher shannon so fat enema me nsa to trim the right documents the right application and a lot of applications or chances higher oye kakra bia ebia na kakra no manfa o se yamfa me ebi so also why bebree ba documents enye papa won so ne yamfa so fa ne me ense nyina bobra ebeboa ebusua owia na wabo view 180 results no boso view 180 results boso okleke so pe ebie ma wa 180 results ni enie number 1 o say heavy duty cleaner specialized cleaner construction cleaner nti ewo ho bebree janitor cleaner normal cleaner so ewo ho ebe nti ebi wa wo cleaner ba wo construction site nti one say cleaner normal cleaners no edoso now oba say ya ye date posted baby am mouse ne nam no say at the best match and ye date posted o person who dey ya posting no animanimu ya yi free best match never got to date posted. To bonds or click so, never that date posted in the swap. Bonds currently, a juma a fresh or cleaning or 25th July, a housekeeping attendant. Now, almost you saw a lot of a ding, they qualify or more cleaning, you know. Almost you saw a lot of a ding. A bit is a housekeeping. It is it's a way of cleaning, housekeeping, you know. Especially mom hotels. A cleaning there, lay beds, it's a form of cleaning, housekeeping, right? It be also laundry, it's a laundry attendant, it's a form of cleaning, right? Into the it be car washing car washing cleaning. As into cleaning is very broad. But which aspect of cleaning and our person woko, right? Into bonds and in also your housekeeper any other the bottle sorter near that in abeshisha cleaning no ase, right? But opesa unya the right word for the cleaning there, then call the best match instead of date posted. Date posted the current jobs, but the best match for the cleaning job, no, and no bema the right words, no. John say me, no, aba the right words, no, aba. It me fancy no opesa or apply cleaning way say ya. Just click on it. Or click here. Definitely, ubon say ya this employer has an approved LMIA. Now, on say now I say better than say LMIA that so because of the method I use, no. So we use so advanced search, no. Now we do me method in this, so don't worry. 180 companies in Ubia or LMI and also Ubia application. If you use the advanced search, don't worry. And maybe some say made LMI. If you use the advanced search, results are back actually, no. The omuna or LMI and that's they have applied. It was a way so you try to or say this employer has an approved LMI and so on my application. Am I approve you cramano? The number of vacancies, I say one. Now, share vacancy nature say nipa do say na wo pe wo mo. So open nipa ba ko pe. So when say no, it means if any pattern and any 100 A application, it's very, very tight. That is why I always tell you, say, if you are doing the application, don't rely on only one company. Share. We also open nipa baako. Now I now auto. No about tips my application one frame. One for saying, we any pattern could I say they are immune yen frame nine. Into work or can I know a problem. You see, but to be no be a content creator be as no comment. As you may see, my apply Juma job and mania, then the panel should have content. Oh, meaning I'm a customer, I'm home to Jessica, or job and why. I did was off any pabaco. Any pab 100 now, and there were 4 be well, nay, I'm fan away ASM. Catch them as one sound quiet, nay bedroom is so quite a lotto. Actually, be near before, no, so near junk of fro. Nine also had bear content, nay, see. Nay, the boom of wabem, Tinipanu, and can I come across our application beam because waku content creator be a waka wabe. So be a application where nya into okutresika. It was a buna bem, but a name was a show crime. So you need the right documents, the right application, and do a lot of applications, and then you are going to. Ebusia, unya sani ema we nyina wi I don't know if we should do another search. Yes, anya advanced search ema one job. Now for area, now you discuss the requirement. But then no, say person who this requirement for this job language English makacho. Eduman krata bi enu ho improve language. Now LMIA English ne there. Ultimately wasi English ne ya woje. Pilot ne there compulsory IELTS. Obetra na say PT ko ni self. But LMIA there. Wo wasi na brofo ne ye wo so. Anase wako university bi na wako English proficiency letter obeje because eno no enye permanent work a temporary echi eno ne de sanity akwa to say waba UK na we dependent aba na wan tre brofo na woko indefinite na woko citizenship de abetre sa English test no sanity enti the pilot ne de permanent enti na eno de oje strictly IELTS but LMI no obeji brofo bia na obekwa akoye permanent na eho na obeka akiro say kotwere Satam Rubenya, Canada, a lot of a can say a side a baby or how bit mature IOT that can say Canada or what I say. But because a LMI no course is a temporary in there. Oman was in that brofone was in so no or bejatum. Oman English proficiency letter or bejatum any form of English biano or bejatum. Education was a cleaning job into one school crowd beje. It's no degree, no certificate, no diploma on home. But bisa home, say one school. Tips, more Dubai me JHS o. Met my be and bet me English. What did they be prove? What do JHS English neko prove another be? It will not just try IOT. Inte hon and common ba. Eti uba tips makonya adwuma bi, or see no degree. Eti tips man ko school metimi aye. No betimi aye. But English no de na be prove. Maka just say English no. Ye de was ne prove. And I say degree. And I say what I say. Eti wo a was one ko school no was no degree ane. But second one no English no de na be prove. Enti na say wo no IELTS no be compulsory amount. Ansa na wetimi aye sa application we say. Experience, work experience, or say anything 1 month, 7 months biano obeje, right? More than that or acknowledge. Into bet my man say why experience 2 years, 3 years, they still appreciate. But at least within 1 month to 7 months there, also will state. Say why you be okay. All right. Now, ejuma obeye, ebi say you sweep because we're cleaning, ube sweepy, ube mopping, ube washing, you polish floors, ube dusty furniture, ube paper nkonya ho, you vacuum carpeting. What is a carpet? Now, oh, you use a vacuum machine. No? What I say? You handle and report lost properties. We cleaning. I say obieja nesafo awo, obieja nisika, obieja ni mobile phone. Also the come our boss and fan show botum. Ntini nyina experience was a winner. You wash windows and you clean rooms. It is a 1 month to 7 months experience, or part say at least your experience. Oh, when movie. A 2 year resume. I was a son we say at least a mube miansana and 9 and show resume no so because Okachira will say I was a winner experience into a resume. So cleaning experience by 3 years. Not sa experience no sa company now ni as a cleaner. A juma we you know. When to me and say at least prior mopping or dusty furniture. Sanya mani be amaso then one should cry because also pay 1 month to 7 months experience, then at least it should feature some of the tax or the responsibilities. When a trick in India will be behind no one's about tips and just so why would you come to tips and just because me manyabo trainer we say I know most of the companies what they need as a cleaner. But we know nyabo tre. So I was a companies bear 10. So be able say some of the rules no a repeating no ubonze ubenya companies 10 or obia bekas or probi obepra or probi obemope. It ubonze some of the rules no it repeat in company bia bekobia watre ho but ebi o ha obekọ no on tre washing windows obetre ebia snow near the ade so obetiti you clear snow what I say eti obia ne de obetre eti we are now wapemu be for at least running through most of the companies now that's your resume. Therefore you don't even edit the resume again, but if you apply you know that definitely your target group a lot of companies are be apply 90% of the companies they show resume and one normally stay here because you've done your background search. This is how you have to incorporate. If you don't do all these things, you cannot write a better resume. You cannot write a better resume. You do documentation, I'll explain better there. All right. Now let's search for another job. Our last one. Then we go to the documentations. So before that, Ejuma way now kondo once the actual favorite. Once the actual I have applied. No, I click it favorite in the so. No, I click it so. It was the actual favorited. Let's just say akoda me favorite in the so. Eti fashion utrim say Lottie account no eno na me di eye. Eno na ye di create ye. My favorite Ejuma ba kwa man a cleaning job. My favorite. Inti okwa kopeni resume e de akwaya application. Now let's move on. You have say Lottie e person wo hwehwe administrative assistant. Administrative assistant. Now about administrative assistant no e wo ho a. Osechi a yeah. Ose 2,850. Now out of the 2,850 no yeah beko na yakwa you see the advantage. Na ye hu baby wo ho. Now me if you don't know how to use the advantage, now you use laptop. Your filters ni nyina, your listening nyina wa hasi. So you can easily navigate the left hand side. On say wa hasi. But because say obu ha onim sa nyama nyina, that is why I use the advantage to teach you. Because all the filters no, yasa listening nyina wa hasi. Who use mobile phone, abon say form ho, ya try filter, abon say this the all left hand no ebe piaba nti ho na wo be use their filter. Wa wo be use mobile phone no. May video TikTok no ma mobile phone no filter no. All right. Now, if you don't want to go through the advanced search, now person will use what hasi. But could be you click temporary foreign workers hasi under the employment group. Into your best select temporary foreign workers. Any today you click so baby amounts no you click it. temporary foreign worker. Nti we kura say me two method, either to use the advanced search and also to use the filters now at the left side no. Temporary foreign workers and Canadians and international candidates and the wateke my dada. And ba could be now you say full time and also part time. And a type of job. Is it type of job? No, any type of job. Hours of work. Yeah, hours of work. Full time. So you're selecting full time. Hours of work, full time. Yeah, I think say now, yeah, yes. It is so far, edwuma na aka no 294. It will be sa administrative assistant ebetumi ama wo LMI 294 currently. Nti abusua sa method na say you advanced search no so say who use advanced search obo advanced ne so edokwa is the same thing. And no abakwa click o wi na wako view na sa de waba back. Okay, so you can use two method and match ni nyina na waye. All right, ebebie network na ya na at times. Mr. Sana ayana a demanded data nti ya neche. Nti me ba advanced search no afei na me ba be click nti de maba 2850. Nti afei na me ba be filter de be ye call no. So I just go straight, me pay full time jobs, I click the full time. Network nti I am over me kakra. Yeah. I see the LMI show to be yellow instead of green. What does it mean? Yeah. So if the LMI show yellow, it means that the employer has applied for the LMI, but in some kind. If it show green, it means an insaka. If it show red, it means there's an embargo. And it show red or it show down. It red means don't apply. Yellow means you can apply. Green means you can fully apply. Okay. So I call it traffic lights. No. Now full time. Hey, another one you bet me a filter what I say. Hey, Canadians, yeah. Temporary foreign workers. Young click so. All right. So Mambo is advanced section, you can use that. Then you use it. Mambo is so filter now the left hand side, you can also use. Nti bia me so tobo ase fa o phone baako, never o phone baako. Share video no kakra baby am click no wa click. As a way me the laptop no e kira de nti. Who use mobile phone emema ne de baby na ye sharp. Emma ne bi cry sharp. But obi o ha o person ka ade ne MBA to say the MBA o laptop no so no but e best. But also share okọ filter bi ehe na me hu wa me phone no so me say na mutimi me WhatsApp so timi ye niam bebre no I was use say me to be use phone no you see say it will appear different but then no it's still the same. So I'll do a video on TikTok na me watch na, all right, to cover up said be you get it to use mobile phone no. I say Napoleon, I say, please, when you join here, like as well. It's free to like, yeah. So most of the time, more like videos, video now share, no one like it. TikTok for Ed almost say boss so it be share more now for. But by YouTuber on like it, over share video no 1,000 actually like 56. And so what about I say we'll be within the 2 hours at the actual idea. Why I found some more so crown like I better use. So just like the video, okay? It's going to help you. So administrative assistant 294 resource. Now ni nyina wo LMI because of filter na ye use no. So the first one, my click so administrative assistant. Once away I saw yellow. Into I saw yellow beka say this employer has applied. Next an insan kan. But a green there. Okay, say this employer has an approved LMI. Now, the vacancy one. Now me chere mo ade bi wa ha say first one am chere mo. This is the location, right? So ewo Richmond. Chrono your friend Richmond, British Columbia. Enti ayana e chrono and afin so the I can say province. So BC British Columbia. Now obey adwuma no ewo on site. 25 Canadian dollars per hour. Obey adwuma 40 hours a week. So if you want to know how much you're going to get a week, yes, obey 40 hours. 1 hour be between 25 Canadian dollars. So you multiply 25 by 40, you get the week. Then you multiply by 4, you get your monthly salary. Now if you tax near that, then so at it into your for. So that is the idea of how much you can get. You can do overtime, and actually you can even do extra jobs to make more money. Okay, but our main job in there also about $25 per 1 hour, and every week be about 40 hours. All right, a permanent type. All right, you are starting as soon as possible. Benefit in be a health benefit and a financial benefit. So company call what your financial benefit is telling you say, well, visa near the they might sponsor you for the visa and everything. Now, getting a sponsorship for the LMIA is different from getting a sponsorship from the visa. LMIA na was a obi ton ma no. Ono na nton ama no ogifri aban no de hye won sem keka was sponsor wo. Visa ne de yedi ka call job I can say IRCC visa ne 155 Canadian dollars. 155 and 55,000 no 155 it no there one sponsor visa no kora na one kasa kora no obetimi aye one kasa visa and your visa fee ni 155 ne bo nya den enti obi o ha opa ono asa betua visa fee ne den ama obi o kosa betua plane ticket ama but eno nya sponsorship ne ye se o ma o LMI no eno na eye sponsorship it is okase financial benefit bia e bia na opa kire se visa accommodation ya ade nyina akora no or the nyina eden ebe count. All right, now oba from a ono so or say English compulsory me catch education one day or say secondary school enti me catch adwuma bia ne de oje enti wo sa no oba na obebi some say tips man go school administrative assistant with me aya na ma catch say company na be kanya na me kan so go to the company go and search and look at education side no or say one go school na fi o say secondary school me say obi kra timi ba me ho tips me pe resume metria sika me say wako school do say o say me JHS me say adwuma be na opel say me say na adwuma we wako job bank akohwe requirement o say there be me say ko job bank na sabra afi no akwa ba tips me da se pa nko betria sika me yes CV ni ma wa de koma hwan employer na de koma no unya abotre kra ma job bank go me hwe requirement no so ko tria sika ma obi say ope CV ope resume you see a problem. Resume na obeje no de coin job bank ko hwe requirements do you even meet it adwuma dodo say kra no favorite and as adwuma ben na it will go on your favor obi okwa ne job role obi so also open security guard into obetua ho sika meko job bank me filter na security guard two companies pay that month two companies pay two be ho CV na akwa na mienu na amfa wa na yes what service nkwase sika you see enti obi a otimi ba na advice no say masa security guard in the wo say no na yo Canada ho ba pa twabo na kopa adwuma we say beboa because two companies pay na wo at that month obey say na obey den so it is your responsibility to search for the jobs and ni kwase we kra ba me ho kra na my advice o and ma kire kwan be fa so be search LMI ti adwuma bia job title woni madwuma mason but mason omo ya no bricklayer to the upper body bricklayer block layer right obo mason so obenya some of the but and ochichichim your concrete finisher e wo ho ni nyina mason job but and o separate concrete on pen ne toto ne no about construction laborer and a construction worker your farm work e wo ho farm work no so be poultry farmer e hihase we no farmer nyina wo ase administrative assistant cook chef e doso care job nyina wo ho what I say enti wo no before say be ba team class resume ni pokra na wontimi nya before say be ba team class wo ba obi ho no at least two and more be hunu say me kra resume na me kotua hu sika no mpo no se nipa no kra no oye fucking mind na obeji mi sika mpo na se oye mame a adwuma na me kono mpo kra no me kwa menya bi aye ti se oba na me kondo sika na meje na me yema na akona company ba ko pe na wo ha wo de man no na wanfa e say resume na ka afun so waboka so please it is your own responsibility to search for the jobs. Get to know, say this month, this number of companies, they are all having the LMI. So this job road here, minya who resume at least, make me that pay 100, me target 100. And that 100, if I'm able to apply, I know say mobile 3 or 4 will contact me for an interview. And if I get the interview, it means that now cost 20 penny or what the mama search a security in Chemo. Security. Ados one I don't know. Security in your guard and your officer. Now, if you don't have a license, go to security guard instead of officer. Okay. Yeah. So security guard, maybe our certificate bounding license, right? Yeah. I best search here because of my networking. I don't know what is happening today. It's still loading. Okay, let's give it some time. My boss security, so it should load now. I say, Kwesi, here is my name. All right. Actually, I say I'm really learning today. That's nice. I say, how will you know that the job you apply shows in your dashboard? I'm going to teach you that. Remind me. Could you remind me? All right. So security no, I filter you. Now security filter, young a candidate intended applicants no, employment group, a temporary foreign worker, LMI 12 pe 12. Etu one say ebaye no, mimi iso filter into my bebo LMI so temporary foreign worker, and a makobo Canadians and international candidate. Share results aka 12. Eti uba na uba se nya okra na obeye hu resume na uba me ho se obepe resume na ase security guard na menyama wa. Me kana wenti na utu aka na menyama wa. Okona wa apply 12 ni wi a, yamfa wa se okọ. Because me catch you say the more you do the applications, the more you maximize your chances of getting it. This a company is in those why it means a shortage crane shed in Canada ho at that job. Edumebu across a chat is a midwife, ubenya 0. Edumebu a shortage in ho. Into how hokora. That is why it is your own responsibility. Obia wutie me ne bia woni madwuma we ye. But ehye na use advanced search filter temporary foreign worker, filter Canadians and international candidates, filter full-time job. Sa unya 3 filters here, you are good to go. Results ebeba no, at least one will say a full-time or LMI and I will say Canadians and international candidates. Your LMI ni bi ha or Canada for nkwa because Canada ni bi show interest in the embargo da so. Anything na o select temporary foreign worker no kra na e was still na o select Canadians and international candidates. Say the beya meet the embargo companies. Company biya obehia biya no, you are good to go. Now meka embargo companies na mamenye example bi nkyeremo. For instance, me ba ha say na me be select we are Canadians and authorized a year. My network pa so de me shege pa o. What is that? Me disconnection na me ya me in betiako. All right, aba. Na me new in free so. Thank you very much. Those on TikTok. If you can come on YouTube, it will benefit you much. Now you see, I'm searching for security guard Canadians with LMI. Now, Obo way so or security guard supervisor. What this employer has applied for LMI, right? This employer has applied for LMI. Oba sia, on the embargo daha, red flag. Who can apply? Only if you are in Canada. Once a red flag waha, caution that has it. So when I talk about embargo, this is what I mean by embargo. That is why I will encourage you, say, you go and filter according to the Canadians and international candidate. Into the after clicking the temporary foreign worker and also make sure say what's up clicking way so you win free ho na ebra the Canadians and international candidate and only here na click no say the beya umiti any embargo. Any embargo. All right. So at least, and there was three filters: a full-time job, LMI job, Canadians and international candidates. These 3 filters, you are good to go. Okay. Your network no na high kakra, but then no, it's still working. All right. So if I say security guard officer, chief security officer, any emphasis security guard supervisor na opa. You see, say this one has LMIA, but form no embargo be any so. Wadro globe. The globe means ewiase bebia wo bia wo Dubai, Qatar, Bahrain, Ghana, Egypt bebia. Nti wonya hu globe no ewo ho na enye red, it means you are good to go. Ebusia, at this point, I believe say we have covered how to search for the jobs. So and a overview, account creation, how to search for the jobs. Now the last but one, requirements, just a brief one. Then your last one, application. Application no ebe short na ewie. So mesremo before say now obi bisa question be say obey then na wan hunu say ma apply my adwuma we say and I say my favorite. So you just favorite. Nti adwuma we na pa security we na pa na no so wa favorite. Mon kan hunu say my favorite mienu, medical favorite cleaning and my favorite security. Ni nyina akọ lady ni ho. Eti ye application ni we a yes abeba ha say. It is a company we say and our person your application man. We are moving to the documents. Here we are near about application. Now documents. What say obey security now? We have CPR. We have first aid. we have security guard license. Enti we say ene wo ho no. Apart from obi a we secondary school no, osa wa additional bi wa ha credentials enti no e ahye ne so. But then no yanko cleaning no na ye betimi enya no easily mo beti ase because no onje requirement bebre. Yanko filter LMIA no na yan filter Canadian and international no. Na yenye fast. Why is my network doing this today? All right. Okay. So cleaning, if I say cleaning way na yepe, cleaner way na yepa. Way na yefe, aha, nti wase your favorite kra no. I show red love ne da ho. Nti we kra no, me nyanko ho so me hu se my favorite. So ebi yepe different company a yasa click here, another company, right? Good. Now, we say was open nipa 2. Nti na say we emu ye chen back no so open nipa 1. We so was secondary school back no so na was one go school kra obefa, but we there was open nipa 2 by secondary school. The same cleaning no. Or say English need a compulsory ma obia. Experience back when I say 1 month to 7 months. But we also win the experience to be training. I had a trick no wo. Obu on so a or say tips. Or say no experience in tea. Sano menya resume and nanka unya resume. Nanka unya resume also be training wa. Or patch say uni bi kura be training na mom. O bia sa na tie. Akwa te say wabisa wo ba say bema be na ope so me de bema woni sika mpo na wo suban kora mepe wo boa onya bema wo sika na wo suban na onya bema oni sika na wo suban obetwusu de wo sika na wo suban no sa na tie eti employer na kan say uni experience ko be training na mo ye nipa 10 obi ade ni resume akọ wo de one fa resume akọ say uni experience enipa na obi a experience a o ka say obeja wo mo wa be fa wa uni experience so obe training unti so eye wo ho but your resume was say obe training uni experience obe training craft fashion so why you be da dem make catch one no fashion so why you be da na enko easy ma because a competition only nipa be brain na enko apply so fashion so a competition. All right, now oba has here or say on site you be working at the site now oba tax now say dosun cleaning back where na things say the responsibilities a basis but we edosun and we edosun so as a back na we breaking it down sweeping mopping dusting vacuuming blah 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 right until while listening be brave but obehwe na ene baako no nyinaa no ɛwɔ ɛna mesrɛ mo because me say niema we bi say embra resume ne so no ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ wo copy ne dito ɛde akɔpesti ɛwɔ resume ne so paraphrase otom na no mema mo paraphrasing too mo ka cubot tama na yɛyɛ no na yɛyɛ dempo na yɛyɛ piloting no mema mo software bi a yɛde paraphrase brofo and it's a way bi kra na person we use so a o copy e wa has mpo na person de show resume ni so na try and paraphrase. Paraphrasing means is the same word, sorry, different words but has the same meaning. It was a sweeper, get a different word for sweeping. And that's what we are. And I say, oh, they're trying to train in such a way, say, and then they no any pay, but the opes obey, at least be brain about resume so. All right. Now, who we are. Or say criminal record or police report ebeba enti ano no onfanya application no but after interview near the ade no obeje o criminal record transportation own transportation enti or say ebia oba wan kasa oma o transport wan kasa na befa o transport aba adwuma we physical capabilities anywhere conditions no sometimes and a personal suitability no and on a skills and strength I will resume so into your resume your baby skills and strength sanema we say be was a be cautious skills and strength also be or punctual client focus dependability flexibility initiative all these are soft skills now no make them resume me catch them say your hard skills and soft skills it when mu be no bet me you bear for e da your soft skills e da ka ho no apɛ hard skill be ye ka hard skill a ade a clean na betimi aya e ye ne field e ne skill because sa punctual no your nurse ni ono so ye punctual your teacher ni o ye punctual it we any skill a e hard skill e soft skill just will be at me punctual but hard skill e skill be a where you sort to say no way still where they nurse for adwuma enye clean adwuma what they are saying your skills and strength be how hard skills. All right, mechamo resume a na no mechamo resume mechamo so on tiasia go and revisit that video na ekosua de enso ewo ho medamase. Now oba say ya bibia ni hobium or say everybody can apply. Etiam fan say no so ye pese application a we just favorite. We just favorite into your favorite. Say your favorite adwuma miensa ewo eho. Now me fan say ene waba wa favorite adwuma 100. Wo pese wo hu na adwuma wa favorite a oba your dashboard ewa ha say baby amount ne nam no dashboard anase wo body no so a lottery no so a me patcho wo ye betwe wo din o ye twa lottery ewo ho aha lottery account na me use your dashboard ewa ha okay sanso na oba ha your dashboard ni nyina ye pe baby abebo bia obo dashboard no so a ebebie what's it number of days are lottery are active ene day 1 until oba job bank ene adwuma do say na wa favorite so far 3 wa apply do say 0 enti one say I show on the dashboard enti sanity enti lotty etimi use na account no with the dashboard no etimi ehunu ne activeness on the job bank and how ne job search no eko ebusua oye die ehye won nsem se kosua wa ankasa fa oye die no debia debia enti obu a be ne dashboard kra on nya adwuma be 100 kra on favorite impo no why applications also. Now you question application, yes application ni we are. Then no, make them kwan a ubehunu say adwuma we application ni we are ebe appear e job bank. All right. Now obeba back. Say me fan say lotty and then why any job search and when you 100, what favorite 100. On ko search adwuma ni biem. There was why say another time, me fan say na Monday. Was searching adwuma nyina awie. And wakwa ni resume. Nensa ka ni resume no by Thursday. Friday waba job banga enya afi na okọ search because wa search your favorite so onya bie ya onya log in straight to the dashboard na wabebo job favorited no so onfa ne nsa emmo so ana onfa ne mouse on click so onya click so pe companies our favorite no ubon se show wa ha say miensa no nyina show ti say 100 a anka be salai wo ho eti ene no onim requirement ne dada because da no favorite no okohwe say we here secondary school we here and wa hwese ni nyina o meeti and wa favorite it wo ba easy mano sa na dwo no kro we hard kro obetumi apply be 50 what you say because why background work no dada into obetumi use 2 or 3 days e da hwehwe nyuma ni nyina we me no favorite akwa say wa window shopping we me pe sa eti da obe tra ho ani resume be ye adwuma e be ye ready no wo ba eno ansa wo ba ne dashboard na straight to oba na account ni ma straight to dashboard no akọ jobs favorited no so no wa click it once adwuma wa favorite ni na list eti now no more job search o focus until so be wie favorited jobs no enya de a obe apply adwuma foforo bi abiem now o click it first one in fact say we no person ya no wa click so o click so pe one ko kenkan niema bia bia because we dika kenkan now I call from straight to show how to apply now aba say ha say sa green way say show how to apply no aba onya click so pe ubon say aba email no na wo ho no station there be no a click email nti no say wa copy to copy email address so you just highlight and copy and now who use phone adon say boss we be copy now wa copy now if you wa ni email address mu no wa send message no ama employer no ebusia at this point job application edring eti application ni nyina ma create my account my favorite meduma me hia nyina ewo ho ma hwe responsibilities na edade me da ko create me resume kama ma hwe me cover letter application letter I explain it now me ba be application a mako mabo adwuma no so me email address me call me email mu akọ message employer said they may chat madamfo we a problem entia obi o ha now about this me per resume miss you we your resume ni mana and this apply adwuma na mamie entia no so wo person no so ntina maka cho say eno so tuasika na mesanya application ma say resume mpo na untimi nya wanya resume nya cover letter e de abiem na wo hia abiem wo secondary school nyame na metrema wo secondary school certificate ni da wadada wo documents nyina eti wo ba job bank abayi email achate na wo ye de na wo chate tips and yes wan go yi me email na achate me enti wo ko job bank ho a favorite adwuma ni nyina gu ho ayɛ ntia no so wo sa betue sika ho fra ma obi sɛ wɔnkɔ sɛkyɛ adwuma ma wo kan hunu sɛ me application o woyɛ o ɛyɛ resume ni na ɔkan mu ɛti wo de ma employer no me de ma na akɔdi ne hɔ ɛti ade ntina wo mfa sika no nhyɛ wo ho na wankasa wo ntena ase anadwo bi ɛnkɔ sɛne resume ni ma wɔ mo application ni nyinaa yɛ send your resume a cover letter. So you see, me start here, me say me resume ni cover letter, more complaining, and my perfect resume, and I make me email address, email, me responding to emails. Ebi much just screenshot tips. My resume no, but me ni visa card, for visa card, or say me for me visa card, any payment ni mano. I'm out for screenshot ni your tips. Me ni visa, me so momo, me to me nye payment, and download me resume. Eti tips wo visa card afa yamam. Ni nyina omo de se ni nyina send me email mo. Me sra wo enya de me de me visa card details ebe ma oda. Na wabe kre me pounds wabe re me kwata me pounds nyina o ga so ma say enti sa ne ma we nyina na me si fine then resume ni cover letter dem media tum sika na nka wo de be subscription no sa $3 for resume and my perfect CV no sorry my perfect essay do be cover letter $17 $20 no me di pounds so if you pay the £20 farmer me I'll sit down 2 hours and I'll do it for you. So if you have the avenue to do it, you don't have to come to me. For size you can subscribe for the month. Now use 1 month to do it. That's all this size can be breme. Because the breme is a lot of work for me. Use the money to subscribe and do it. ATM no what you say. Also we need ATM card. Says you can what the mame. Na kame fentua ma na say me kwa me fentua ma wo. Ebia de wa ye no kwa enye kama. Etimi a me hwemu na ma ye fofora ma wo. Na metua na me de asend na me de ama wo. I feel I say tips na adwuma ne nso e we nkoma e was oni midi we nkoma e was oni midi o si na tips adwuma ne nso e ma menya application ma me na me na me tia o ka aden me nua wo sika wo de efa bi hye wata so wate the fact say wo sika ne nche say e wo so wo ma sika no nkọ saa da bi try and do things by yourself resume ya so wonye job application so a wo so wonye mesremo try it. Now let's move on. After picking the email, to my copy email, no, what you are supposed to do is to go to your mail. Set your chat tips and just na call mail nimu, ko paste email address no eshe to. Once I was sending email, I will send to. But email address in show. But heading the application for a job vacancy. And I say application for a cleaning role. Na dia yinaba. Now about brofoka krebi. Right, abo brofo kakra bi a ebe boa ama employer no already I can say o resume ni cover letter because minia say see a wuti we o WhatsApp number on fama obi a nipa na nya obai wanchia wanka good morning wanka hwe na wa send no documents be 5 the umie mo kra babu say who is this meboa sa na tie etie wo mo say what cover letter e wo mo say what resume e wo mo say certificate be ready but o send your employer no bo bibi kakra di animu introductory message be 4 lines be is a show respect keke dan say obeko yanyi email ana now they are sending no now what to us is your WhatsApp ubi emu anu be send no documents bi ama wa first thing baby say who is this because okraya nwanwa say nipa no kwa nchia good morning introduce no ho kwan your first nya ne number kra wanka eno aso de bi ube fi no mfi no eno tina me ka say eya bo bibi edi animu sa bibi na me si bodi animu no obi a bibi sa me mpacho eno ane cover letter na there be. A cover letter is about 1,000 words. One requires about 500 words of essay explaining why you are the best candidate for the job and explaining some of the things on your resume, the gaps you close and everything on the resume that you think that you have to explain. And I also was explaining in the cover letter. And so employer national resume so want to be a cover letter in the moon of kind. So it's a different thing altogether. And on your friend application letter. And so those who come to me for the resume, after doing the resume, I make sure I write a cover letter for them. Sign it here. And to once I your resume, your cover letter. If you go on the job bank, one shall miss a cover letter. But please, it's a respect for the employers. And I saw wow, I saw church a won't say mumau. If you don't know how to write a cover letter, go and watch my video, learn how to write it. It's going to help you. The resume, watch my video, learn how to do it. It's going to help you. These 2 documents, if you have any other certificates, now secondary school certificate, and you compose yourself as sending, just write it on your resume. Miko school e wakɔ no go Dumase 2013 ɛna me wie simple. Employer no who resume so when him say wakɔ secondary school. Or person on certificate na ɛyɛ time a ɔyɛ wo interview or be request for that certificate. Open so all send them and send no, but any compulsory. The two compulsory ones are the resume and the cover letter. Some of the employers after secondary school was bisa on maybe to see a code security now obisa for first aid any sanium oh some employer no was open secondary school but was that credentials be why you need to. So such an employer no say what certificates no Allison and Florence Academia faka no ho and train my interview could have faka no ho no say when you right it obo message no hello employer I think say we kwan ya befa so abebo message ama employer no time I me check pilot no me chere wo mo so you can go there and do it right because my bread partner yen fancy wo and I say another life na my baba ye okay it took o mail ni mu a now about hello employer I saw your job listed on the job bank and I am interested. And upon looking at the requirements on the job bank, I think I'm the best candidate because I meet most of the requirements and I say the eligibility criteria. Okay. I possess most of the skills. So I am currently in Ghana and willing to relocate anytime I get the offer letter. Right. Now I can be being so I can say attached is my resume, my cover letter, and ABA, my first aid certificate. And as a certificate crowd, what they can home, say the bear, I better attention, say these are the documents that what they attach over for no. Okay, now the Nina account. I say, William, can you save this life for us? Yes, it's saved here on YouTube. 1 year later, 2 years, you can come and watch it. It's there forever and ever. Okay, so Sabro for the medical and I'm very, very tired. Now, after say what Bob Brofuni in my employer, I send my employer no. And am I cheating on you guys? I need 5 people genuinely to tell me, should I go and do that? Or we should continue and finish? Because I can't bear 50 minutes and come be a tired. Should we wrap up or we should go to the mail and enter the brofo for you guys to see? I'm just giving you 2 seconds to comment. Do we have to do that or we are good to go? You go to the piloting video and watch it over there. Because my yes, I think say my videos be me and sana nine cry my chest and your manasa. Also go to mail. Obi also go to mail. Continue with the mail. Really? Okay. All right. So for the benefit of the doubt. Let's go to the mail. Let's try and go to the mail. Just give me a minute. There's messages on my mail I don't want you to see, so I want to hide it. Okay. Yeah, so this is my email. So you see, I've just come to the mail, just like you go to your mail, and to recipient, subject, and whatever you want to type over there. Okay. So if you come to the mail, we'll bet maybe mukasiye. Okay. And maybe mukasiye. Also two subject, and a baby adekura person obo esho. So now recipient, medical I copy the email address of that employer. So I send me copy here. So I'll just paste it over there. Control V. I just paste. And the employer no email address and I'm pasting. No subject. Now a cleaning job. And so application for a cleaning vacancy. Go for a much me condemn my bressy. Application for a cleaning vacancy. Now, if you want to qualify it, you can state the job bank ID. Okay. So this is the company. This is the company. And also job bank ID na #hashtag 2969494, right? Hashtag 2969494. So this is a special ID given to this particular job role, right? Cleaning job, no? So you can copy it and add it. Hey, I didn't show what may you know. What is that? Okay. All right. And to copy into my copy job bank ID no. Okay. Me say I call back to the mail. Yeah, now me the abeto so. Okay. So job bank ID. Say the buyer employer no ebe hunu. Say okay, this is the particular job I may pay our job bank. And now I started. Hello employer, right? And I say dear employer, now dear HR, hello employer. I saw your vacancy. I saw your job vacancy on the job bank, and I am interested. Upon going through, we just bro me bo me anytime ya me ya me chere bro fofofro. It won't so kwa and the same thing. No. Upon going through the responsibilities, I believe I am the best candidate for this job since I possess most of the eligibility requirement. That means you have also secondary school, you have it. So now instead of responsibilities, so after going through the job requirement, right? After going through the job role, and yeah. So after going through the job role, I believe I'm the best candidate. I believe I'm the best candidate for this job since I possess most of the eligibility requirements. Okay, I am currently in Ghana. I am currently in Ghana and willing to relocate anytime I'm given the opportunity. Find attach my resume, cover letter, and so may you know other relevant documents. So if it is, you can state the documents. If it is a CPR certificate, if it is a basic life support, into bit matter. So find attach my resume, cover letter, and my CPR certificate, and I say my first aid. The company, no employer, and I say farmer, no now about. So may you know we know may and other relevant documents. Okay, but what try now why and sir. Oh, bit my name and also bit my other relevant documents. The employer will say what the documents be there account. Oh yeah, you can copy it, then oh sorry, you can copy it and you can paraphrase. Now the material must say your be your software be paraphrasing tool. A bit me aboa ama wa paraphrase brofo no ama no right. Eti yen paraphrase. Maybe use the keyboard and I'm using the subscription version, right? So you just search paraphrasing tool on Google, right? Paraphrasing tool on Google and about keyboard, the first one. So paraphrasing tool. Now I call keyboard. We say first one, paraphrasing tool. Obet my subscribe, or subscribe, I bet me you see all this right? I think it's £10 a month or so. But your free one, no, I bet more you so creative and simple. It mean ya on academic ABR, don't subscribe, okay? Me subscribe it edit resume man for because some of the eduma I work I hono. To say na make us say responsibilities no, I also paraphrase no. Ebu ha may you so creative and their paraphrase, may you so natural their paraphrase, many different English. So anything me subscribe me the ejuma. But one you just need it to write to one employer. Yeah, don't subscribe because £10 in this kaketwa, right? And all the Kogan is come 200 cedis. So just use the the creative and the simple. Paste it. Bro for now o your email no. Paste it. O paste ya na about paraphrase no so. O paraphrase ya ebe trama foforo. It was me say hello employer. I saw your job vacancy on the job bank blah 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 blah. Anyway, say what train a different one amame. Or say good day employer. Your job posting caught my eye on the job bank and I would like to apply. After reviewing the position's duty and responsibilities, I have come to the conclusion that I meet or exceed all the requirements listed for the position. Whenever the chance presents itself, I am more than happy to relocate from my from my current location in Ghana. My resume, cover letter, and other pertinent paperwork are attached. And one say, what a different way, one say, I you understand? Yeah. Pebrofwe, obetimi asa call rephrase. And no cry, we use just one of it. Creative, no, answer that creative. And to creative, no, creative, the rephrases are about 100 times. What the better simple on so, and also a paraphrasing in different way the amount. What the quarter standard are. And to our own subscribing, no, bet me use some new way. And they are rephrasing by 2,000 to credit class or subscribing. But me no, answer me the year commercial work, nipa be brain, and me on my jumanchi. I need other a intimate me so former their paraphrase here. You can never get it because it will write it in a formal English instead of a creative English. It will show we are greetings employer. This is a formal English. I came across your job posting on the job bank and I'm eager to apply. I am confident that I am the most suitable candidate for this position as I meet the majority of the eligibility criteria after reviewing the job description. I am currently residing in Ghana and I'm prepared to relocate at any moment if opportunity arises. My curriculum vitae, cover letter, and other pertinent documents are enclosed. Now, curriculum vitae, you can just click here and then make it just do it resume, right? Because they like to use the word resume. All right. Now, all you have to do is to copy it. Copy. Now I copy. Now, if you copy, come back to the mail. Mail no, just come back to the mail. Okay. Now ebe paste saa aborɔfo no a wokɔpie no bɛpesti wɔ hɔ nti wobɛdelete baako no abɔɛ na wayɛ okay nti obi wɔ hɔ koraa no a saa aborɔfo wei sei no wobɛtumi asɛnde ama thousands of employers because wo sei woahu adwuma bi wɔ job bank woambɔ adwuma koro din and once I was working can you are the best candidate you are living in Ghana you want to relocate wo do resume your cover letter any documents nyinaa attach so saa aborɔfo wei sei wobɛtumi de ama employer bi a wɔpɛ and employer bi ni hɔ a ɔkɔ different employer email mu ɛkɔhwɛ sɛ the same brɔfo na ɔsa de ama obi foforɔ a so saa brɔfo wei wobɛtumi de ama so many employers so what they are supposed to do is say ɛwɔ sɛ wo type ɛwɔ MS Word Microsoft Word na wakɔpɛ na wakɔ paraphrase to obrɔfo na wahu sɛ Miss Steven my application am brɔfo nie nti anytime bi a wobɛtra wo laptop on no bi wo MS Word introductory message am de my employer na wakɔpɛ na wapaste and you na bɛyɛ applications no why I say enti mene wa ada my favorite adwuma no nyina egu hɔ no na meyɛ me resume ni adade no mewie a na mapɛ one day abɔ brɔfo a mede bɛdi kan na ma paraphrase bibia to na fresh nti ada metena computer ho no ɛno asa me copy ya na ma copy sti wɔ mail hɔ na ma attach me resume ne me cover letter ne sa documents no pa na ma send it na ma sa kɔ job bank ma copy employer second email address na ma sa aba pa etubos a one day ubetumi my applications be 20 and I said 30 what I say na contem e de amamo ebusia this is how now after sending the email before so be sending no so no I was say one was say baby amounts ne da minim say mo hwe mouse na ya tre send e wa ha say e na ya tre ade bi attach files bi ade bi wa ha sei ayɛ te sɛ mo a mo use file ɛwɔ office no wotumi attach saa file no ɛyɛ na wode som ɛyɛ pin bi akoakoa saa no right wode mouse no to so a wobɛhu sɛ yɛatwerɛ attach files fa wo nsa bɔ so wode wo nsa bɔ so a ɛde wobɛkɔ o mobile phone ni mu anaasɛ ɛde wobɛkɔ o computer no mu na wakɔ select resume korɔ ɛne cover letter korɔ a ɔde ma obi nti wei obi resume ne ne cover letter why resume korɔ na menyu so mepɛ obi a mayɛ ne resume ne ne cover letter na menyu so ne deɛ mfa nyɛ alright ma menyu so hey when you be a resume wa I say yeah ma menyu so Victoria aha it once malodi nti de me call me yin but mu hu because of the software no you will not see my laptop and me run my laptop ni mu and na malodi resume no nti was Victoria home care worker a letter and a cover letter and a Victoria resume nti so certificate bi a I'll just attach it nti no say me say attach no na say de mako na ma attach it okay nti yes sanity we ya na wabo send ne so obeka message no na wasa abie sa documents ni mu. Now, or resume your cover letter no, send a PDF version instead of say obe send a MS Word. Send a PDF version of that resume or the cover letter. PDF no, the way a design is it no, ubiye your phone so, ubiye your laptop so, sanity. But uye resume no, Microsoft Word formatter. The way it see appear on computer so different from the way it see appear on phone so. Ebi almost a problem no. What in the computer and I insert so obey so my perfect resume. No, there now when a PDF version no. Now I type in na you know sa MS Word no I save it. What the phone so I want to would na e won finfi no. I shift call left and as I shift call right. Now yeah basa. What I say because every employer no be use tablet and the be tablet a resolution a different from mobile phone. Mobile phone is different from laptop. But o convert ko PDF say they be say appear on laptop so. Sana be appear on tablet so sana be appear. So I want you to send your documents in a PDF format. Now I kama. Now what click send and also. All right, baby, I'm a picture on the one. I want to send in the wall. So let me take this off. It was a send be error from more, right? Aha, now what was sending so now quickly now a comma. So you just click on the send. Now attach file no so any yes idea we say na me boss on attach file no any that is that. So I think at this point, I'm being fair to you guys, right? At least Matthias here, you've known how to send the resume, the cover letter, everything to the employers. And mama yen wrap it up na yen. Now, after sending to the employer, what you are supposed to do before say over job bank, as a different employer email address, the moment you enter, na inya say what send my first employer, rush back to the job bank. Now, when you come to job bank, this is it. I had me copy email address. So my copy, my send my employer, my bomb bro for my sending me documents. One will say yatre bibu I have applied. First one, no, they now should know by favorited. But yatre I have applied. Click so. Catch a job bank say why application. The attorney say when you catch a job bank say why application now. Oh, you are not seeing it. Sorry. Eti bra job bank, oba job bank send me kind email address nini. Aha na me copy email address no, right? And na aha say na your favorite no so. Your favorite no so no. Unya bo favorite no so I know say akoka ho, but and this time no, you're sending your documents to my employer. So we don't need this employer again. You pese be application. Now I click here. I have applied in this so. Unya bo I have applied in this so abusia. The attend say job bank and suggest sa company way ma wo biem because why apply amano. Enti uwo bibi esa catch employer na opese respond o ma follow up eye wo mail mu na obeko na wasa send another message my employer say maybe hello employer, I sent you my documents on this date and I'm still waiting for a response. Maybe after 1 month one ten can now send it corresponded. Don't send the documents again. Don't be sending it again. No, do a single application. Now I have applied in this, and then job bank will never suggest such a company for you. Eti unyabo I have applied in this one. Once I was say you have marked this job as I have applied. Ebusia at this point, and yes, account creation for Lottie. And your favorite adwuma miensa. And yaya application bako. So we are good to go. And we Mary, the topic. 2 hours is fine for a lecture. 2 hours lecture is fine. What I will encourage you guys is to always share the video to your friends, always revisit the video and do the right thing. The problem majority of you guys are having is the CV, that is the resume, and your cover letter, how to write it. If you get the resume and the cover letter correct, the other ones you can get it. I have videos on the resume and the cover letter. Visit the videos. The softwares to write the resume and the cover letter is attached to the video. So onyabo video no caption no so and I say video no obon say caption na wo ho no. Ofansabo caption no so. Obon say softwares no link no e wo ho. Go and subscribe to it and do it. Then you start applying for the jobs. This is LMI. This is not piloting. So it is opened. It has been there. Do it. LMI will not end until they end it. The only one obe ending February 2025. The LMI is switching. It was 2 years, but LMI in Ghana will be there forever and ever. I just say abana kasimi here shortage beam. LMI ebe ende ye LMI for visit. Omo mo de conference ko Canada. Okwa yesi wunya LMI no switch no. Eno na February ebe ending. Enye no na sa wo Ghana enye conference bi na wokọ enye visit bi na ade kọ enye afi na wokọ akọpe LMI na person ya LMI no right from Ghana there you can do it anytime even next year until say aban no ebe ya announcement bi say or the LMI bi eba no I can't say and that's wo twem no I'll come and tell you guys but until then no you can apply any day anytime apply so many times get a proper resume and a cover letter adwuma bia ba making sure say wako search adwuma no say de na ye search no na wanhunu say adwuma we me ye ho resume ne e ho cover letter make me apply at least bebre 100 and 50 and call ye security 20 be and 12 na uwia na what was I say right try and get adwuma obetimi aye a lot of applications and it's going to help you abusia medema no si no the last thing I me pese yensua na ehunu ne say so click I have applied in so a na also call ye call dashboard in so a ye call lotty a dashboard in so ye call the dashboard in so a uburu hunu say ene waka kire say ya ba job bank ene ya favorite adwuma miensa ya apply mu baako abusia eno na list wo ho no etu bisa me say lotty apply adwuma sen ya ene ya apply baako pe and because me click I have applied in so nti I show e won a dashboard say why application it lotty it me so ade we cry to me the hunu say okay my about 20 applications and I'm about 100 abra onko ni email ni mo enko kan obetimi so akọ ni email ni mo akọ number of emails I was sending ama employers and also obetimi action the job bank now we number of jobs are why application so with the job bank and with the email no lotty ebetimi trace the employers for instance opese ebia 1 month time onya response wo hunu company dodo a why application na they also why say obekele I have applied no so once applied companies no eye ba akope adena ensure advertise okay ewa hasi yeah you have marked this as applied so apply company in any now okay so no person will who say is the company still advertising no abeshe oh okay or say advert no ekosi 19th of August and or advert no abc so until then my application but on frame me na still na advert no that's what job bank until betima ba say or twa money advert no asa ansa na wa frame so e man yema den enhyehyɛ no okay ɛma ne yam no enhyehyɛ no all right now if you have idea about this you are good to go now may also be a comment to say 700 companies of care job no 553 are LMI yeah so the home care no piloting edda so with or without LMI you can apply so you are not limited you can filter LMI and apply to LMI for or you can apply for any teba home care there because the piloting that's you don't need LMI just apply to any company or offer letter but about other jobs now you need LMI, and so you are restricted to only LMI companies. And then and then your pilot and then your LMI. So and then a different. All right. Now at this point, I will end here. Just wrap up. I will encourage you to take your time. If you came to meet this, Nase Ebia Oba na start here, watch the video again. We have learned a lot. And there will be a wasua de bi anim ade a LMI ne kyerɛ. Obi a wasua de bi anim what employer specific work permit etie. Obi a wasua de bi anim how to create a job bank account. Obi a wasua bi anim how to filter. Obi a wasua bi anim documents a obehia. Even nneɛma a ɛwɔ sɛ ba ne resume so wahunu. Obi a wasua bi anim how a obesi ayi email address ɛna borɔfo a ɔbɛbɔ ama employer no. Deɛ yɛanyɛ ɛyɛ how to write the resume and the cover letter, of which I've taught you guys. Okay. So please, this video is going to be stored on the YouTube and it's useful for you. It's applicable any day, anytime. So just share it to your friends who are willing to go to Canada. Na medemanu sinema meka someone chemo. Say the internet na eye papa no say the mobile mo suade no. That same internet can really destroy you guys. So internet corona so can really let you lose a lot of money. So you have to be careful. Your content creators be bro omo started to say their tips and just no but omo boa a formality and obi e ba omo start entikra na amanfo edi atem no say mutu kwan ya na moye content sa na omo te right enti sometimes me ania de kra na be name because nkama be mabu atem didie no because they think say sa na me so me be because of that mentality. And it's true about 90% of nkrofo ya akontu ni ma TikTok obi a oye video bi o pese ode ne number to so okofre na yeden o kire wade suade no ne number akofre no enti sa nipa no o sa adwene no na omo do mo links ene ade sa mesre mo mama mani na ho internet no so ehu yenton LMI yenton na hyane nso say recruitment agencies bi yonkrofo bi wo ha te say omo nima ade te say the tips and just nima ade no na wa bie ni company so your recruitment agency mfa say mo Canada na ma bie me company say me recruitment agency na de me meye ne say instead say company no who be send you resume ni cover letter ni bibia ma company no there are some companies bi ha they are working with recruitment agencies or Canada because they cannot be picking the email address and be looking through ni ade. So they are working with recruitment agencies or Canada and no catch recruitment agencies in say they should bring the people to pay them. But instead of recruitment agency no befa will interview ni bibia no why amount no they still want to charge you. They still want to let you pay some money. Into one extra careful no ena obu ha or TikToker no ni obi ewo Canada oye lawyer bi no ni na kabom no maye kululu bi Canada bi what I say na you see sa nyema nyina nsem fata because at the end of the day no and most of the recruitment agencies in the crown do more in the say they don't even have the jobs because instead say employer no employer ankasa na wo deal ya ono open nipa bako but recruitment agencies no because of beton ade na ma ono no any portal no only TikTok followers etu oba be who tips and just me na more 500,000 followers no the deal na breme na makwasha video bi very presentable video na my na me da convince so ebusia see it me can say I am working for a recruitment agency in Canada me money din but me catch say me be a website click so kwa adwuma ni na ma list wo ho na wako me once I'm dealing with somebody recruitment agency to me jisika na me imagine me share na me do mo de ama wo mo now probability say o de wo kwa ubenya adwuma no minimal because some of them they can over recruit na employer no ohia be 2 and 3 ntimo kwa na kwa say wako etie ne enkopa adwuma ma wo ebi na si wo UK abebrebe o ma nya adwuma anye no sa recruitment agencies o me nkrofo ba eke say enipa 2 pen was nkodo mo ba because of mo tonton nti omo ton ma ne bro so and they brought all of them and majority of them didn't get work and ebi si wa Canada Mr. Mempese ukwakotom if you have your money to go and pay $120 I don't care they are still applying for the jobs for you. It will seek a net $10,000. You know, it's just the natural we are. So better as it 3 months. I should say Juma 2 months. I should say when you offer letter ako. Also want to say ubetia. I don't care, but make sure say ubekwa could do benye Juma na. And yes, okwa you still have to go and look for pay another money to get jobs to do over there. ABC or UK. I know be pesocha. Yes, one sent yes for. That is my little advice for you. I have taught you, be very cautious on the internet. Majority of them, they are not ready to teach you. Do I bet my yarn say job bank account ni je nekoho. Onya 2 hours e mechire wade. Onya 2 hours mechire wade. So obechire pa de obeka cho say bra no nyama. And those people, be very careful. They be me from fan fooling for. E ni nim de ma me ma piece of information. E komo de wo say ane okay aduane bi ye friend no enchachara. Unya bi adi wate wo si yo. Enchachara nkra woni ma de kro be de no akodi. Ukonya no he. Instead so obechire wo kwan ya befa so benya enchachara on chire wo da. Tisa content creation or fan fooling content creations. E so no so na Ghana for pe. One card the crunch chire wo no kran nchire wo da. Say British Army buy sa amay content omaja ho. Unyo obi obenya abotre abecheche documents ni mu sa akacho se 19th no kra no o sa do obekọ portal no so na mu nyina my application am wetima ye correct unyo obi sa American lottery ba the same thing ubenya eyi sa ni nyina onya abotre nchiro da and those people no munya extra careful. I know I cannot do all meaning all the time but me catch no where down ho so say other platforms are mokoso no know how you deal with those people. What the informative ayibitua fa is very important. But sheye because omo aims no is to cash out from you guys. Omo aim no is to cash out. So they give you the information. Now one say we papa. Then now we cash out. Into bonds o koni DM no catch her. Sa job bank na formality. Oh ya emfa. Obi aye 100 or te Canada was sending me message amfa. Mame nkoto. Now obebo boachiro. Once you abeko koton asase, obeton fie ni ade. Na de ya kra ne say nipa na ono kra yes an e bi kra oni Canada ho eti onim situation nipa na ono ni deal o Canada ho kra say ya azan say nya azan ukotua sika no ma no na ono so send ko Canada ho na sika na ma biem kra how to get it back no another problem. And if say we be kompo Canada ho kra na how say nipa na o Canada ho kra say adwuma ho no no kra obi oba UK bia ye ka kire say oba obenya adwuma ye why na eba UK ye ka kire say na adwuma ni so ye ka kire mu nyina say obi aba obenya adwuma ye but omba na etesen na omoboa na adwuma bi ani ho sanete eti se me kan obeka wo tips jai wo se adwuma da so ai mate ko kotua osika na ko na mum make sure say wo kwa obenya adwuma na ye de metima ka achi no. I wish you the best in your job search. Do a proper cover letter, a proper resume, apply the jobs, and when you get offer letter, na unya bibia, na say employer no, also obe sponsor, I kind of say visa side, and so you're good to go. Also on sponsor visa side na, you can just send your offer letter, the contract and the LMI document. Let me see through, and I'll give you the guidelines to apply for the employer specific work permit. Now, Oko Canada, you apply for open work permit for your spouse, either your wife. Now, what's so many now I could do Canada. That is what I want. Now, Makuma Atome Yem say so wet me every Ghana akupim. That is what I want from you guys. Until then, no, I don't need more emails. Do it. A farmer wa oba me mail mu a, then I know say my mail is being treated as emergency and serious issues nkwa. Nipa no de chere no akoye emfa so aba say okay. Yeah, na ni nyina aye pepepe. That is what I can tell you. Some of the employers in Canada, they will let other lawyers in Canada do it for you. It do our stage now. Sometimes the lawyers in Canada may charge you. Omo charge you it is not about LMI no auto. It is because of the LMI now. But visa application also want to mean and a lawyer be or Canada amount. So you only pay the fees of the lawyer and not the fees of the LMI. Nobody sell the LMI. You don't pay for it. All right. I'll say that was one of agent content about you advising us to keep on applying. Yes. Into agent be ha or be content tips and just a boy a formality be sa no motie. And so one also no what one sa application omo ye job bank de bia omo ye job bank de bia nti sa na tie and the UK NHS na am for the home care home eba na omo ba munya adwuma nya omo tutua yi me start edi NHS ejira mani so kire NHS from last year sa and the NVQ na da de bae mate say agent for start tonton NHS kura man krofo e okuruma ase NHS nyina yɛ tontɔma nkrɔfo obi yɛ nurse or yɛ midwife why CBT ni adade wi wɔ se mepɛ adwuma ɛwɔ NHS ama no wa charge no And so yes, starting when I must say NHS NHS a beche NHS a beche it will monk to COS. Moton COS a year basari ya for be an engine hono. Yes, actually NHS na a while most are the way you call is NHS no moton. San or moti intimia by Jawomo. Obeton LMI na anafi ayetroka we are osabeka catch them for say afraid there may be a recruitment agency. Me applications na mamo na ma charge me 100 applications say. O de mo has a mobile. Why na fe LMI na mfa bi ma o mba be ye. It is an omotie. That is how they are. They always want to cash out. But you people, I know say especially my mobile me YouTube now they know. I know you people, you know, for hands in that. And I'm a main control. I went to you know. Enye mmirikatu ebetima ba say LMI ya machire obeya emfa ma it means udie enim. There are other avenues. Program for beba obeye na farmer obi ene otie LMI obeye emfa Canada I can say sorry British Army 19th obekwa koye bi obenya invite. Once you're on this platform ode bibia aba na umiti criteria na fa ho gym. So we this American lottery ba me kire wo no obi enya wabema busan didn't know wabema bu American lottery na nipa dodo wa Ghana obi visa no kra wo so de ma 55,000 ejuso for cry say ejuso kra moto aba o mo yese o mo ntwem 120,000 ejuso for o mo te ejuso nko akra enye kumase ejuso for nko yese so edin a ebi be wini ebi wini so mpeza me tell say sade bi ba na me kira enye automatic say obi abekobi but try o lack efa afa amfa ade bi ba ye. It is better than to sit idle. It is better than to give money to other people. Now we see kana question. It is better that way. And most of the time, master there, opportunities are made baby yentua ho sika. And the job applications and your resume ya this softwares obe subscribe this softwares edia ya. Na here no can subscribe we na we no no. Application yenyi sika. Obet me apply juma 100 this week and this month next month apply 200 yenji usika ba kokora into opportunities piloting by yenji sika apply bi so obet now kwa now do fun bebo game we do fun better to baby kra no few no blue tick on ade minia for that time now better to oba no if I time am better to oba me de try I'm using it usefully for time am better to oba no fa hwehwe adwuma uko Canada ho oba na be chesi and I may buy UK my wo me dey me catch why be onwanwa. The time I would one would chat about chase or ban massa for that time to show you mati. Fashion shade juma now call Canada wa sao ban obe chase you. Use your time wisely. It a juma ba fine. Yeah, you may be a targeting. Apply. Who apply name fa. It was a school opportunities aba. Now we degree near there. They now bet me to school fees. Apply school so fem. It was a way about yebi. So me check conference. Na se bit my yebi. Just create avenues for yourself. The better just enter. That is all. Your other countries, apart from Canada, Mitchell UK, Mitchell US, Mitchell Luxembourg, Mitchell Australia, any avenue be a hopefully, Mitchell Germany, opportunity cash Schengen visa. Be what I say. You should say avenue no near there. Baby, try. Udu baby na requirement to be wapema. You know, say no, I had here. Now what wajai. Right? Entina program neba medical overview. Me mau overview no. Now what nneɛma na say na no crime my idea say okay I meet it or I don't meet it so let me proceed or let me stop. That is it. So try every day be a try. Mini abema mini aba try it. Let us use our time to fight for our destiny than to give it to other people, right? Menkaze nkuko chato ba na bema mimi wia me ko chato ba ndie man me chato ba sana mada. But do the needful before, right? Do the needful before. Medamu nyina mase. Mama bye.